Sports Radio Network.
His team, a strike and an out away from a natty. 2 outs, runner at first. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and all is right in the world. Tigers win. Tigers win. The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
The powerhouse of college baseball is on the air. Play ball! This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hit in the air, down the line and left. Stay fair ball, and it is 3-run blast. Hey now!
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network. Brought to you by the 7 partners that represent Team LSU. Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers.
1-2 pitch to Pearson. In the air, high and deep to right field. This baby's gone!
The LSU Fighting Tigers, the powerhouse of college baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network. Coming up, it's the Hub International On Deck Show, leading you up to first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Visit hubinternational.com. Now, from inside the broadcast booth, this is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
A slight delay tonight, but we are set for baseball to start this weekend as the final tune-up, a 3-game series before SEC play begins next week. It's game 1 with the Xavier Musketeers out of the Big East coming in to take on your second-ranked Fighting Tigers of LSU. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Blair alongside former Tiger champ Doug Thompson, our straw stirring the drink back in the Capital One studio, Brian Haldane, all welcoming you to Skip Bertman Field inside Alec Box Stadium here on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge for tonight's play-by-play story. Coach Jay Johnson and his Tigers return to the box riding a 7-game win streak behind more than impressive starting pitching, a bullpen that is bent but has not broken, and timely hitting when they needed it. They look to continue and build on that success again this weekend. And for the second straight week, junior right-hander Luke Holman will start the series off. Holman so far 3-0 with a 0 ERA, striking out 30 to just 2 walks and teams hitting just 133 in 18 innings pitched. The Musketeers will counter with Luke Hoskins, a junior righty making his 4th Friday night start of the year, a 9.64 ERA in 14 innings of work so far. Rain expected to stay away as LSU and Xavier battle on the diamond for the first time ever. So find your favorite chair, grab your favorite beverage. Friday night under the lights for the first time this season at the box. It's Xavier, it's LSU, and it's coming up next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey
Tiger fans 12 and younger,
Chris.
don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids
Audition,
Club.
Adobe
Presented
Audition is
by
asking
Shell.
me for a
The
sign-in.
exclusive Kids Club
It
of
won't let me
LSU
open up without it.
Athletics.
All right,
Join
did you
Mike's
close
Kids
the
Club
one on
for
the other
only
one?
$25.
Oh, no.
Get the official
Gotta close
Mike's
that
Kids
one.
Club
Okay,
t-shirt,
give me 1
free
second.
admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
All right, now I'm guessing closed and reopened?
Yeah, please.
As a full-service industrial contractor, Bartlett Group specializes in maintenance, turnarounds, and capital mechanical
I don't like
projects,
moving this quickly.
refractory, soft crafts, fabrication. Scaffold, DECS,
No, it's still
Deltec
asking me for a
Manufacturing,
sign-in.
GMTS, and Precision Refractory. Bartlett boasts the best talent retention record with
Yeah, it's not letting me get
All
it
right,
at
all right, then put in my email.
Okay.
Here, I'll tell you what it is. I'll text you.
Experts. At Bartlett, our strength is our people, driving our growth and success. Choose Bartlett Group, where exceptional is standard.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show, getting you ready for LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
Deep shot to left center field. Brown going back at the wall. It's gone!
Time now to talk with Tigers. Presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
No, it's not taking it. Let me see if I can play this in a different way. Give me one quick.
We're back here at the box. It's LSU versus Xavier, game one of a 3-game series. Actually, the first night game here at Alec Box Stadium, Skip Bertman Field, the final weekend before the Tigers begin SEC play next week in Starkville. Time for Talking with Tigers. We're joined now by LSU freshman lefty Cade Anderson. Cade coming off a great effort back on Wednesday night in Hammond against Southeastern Louisiana. 13 strikeouts and helping lead the Tigers to the win. Cade, just talk about your performance. What made you so effective?
Yeah, I had Barry Neal behind the plate. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. He helped me with a lot of pitches that night, and with Coach Yeski's pitch calling ability, I had full trust in what pitch was coming in every pitch. So, just it was a fun outing and a lot to learn though.
Absolutely. You know, of course, this is radio, so we can't see what you're wearing, but I'm going to try to describe it. It's a gold chain with a tiger head at the end with a lot of bright-looking jewelry on it. Maybe you can talk about that chain, what it means to you guys as a pitching staff.
Yeah, so it's the pitcher's chain, and basically every outing it goes to the best pitcher that night. Mm-hmm. So it really gives us a kind of something to strive for, and it's a piece of I wouldn't say just what's the word, but
like a motivational piece?
It's like a motivational piece. But yeah, it's fun. It just keeps us engaged and keeps us on our toes.
So I understand that Coach Yeski came up with the idea, and that the guy who the current holder of the chain decides who gets it next. So if you guys win tonight, you'll get to decide who gets the chain. Yeah,
I'll get to decide who the chain is. So Holman on Friday nights. Yeah. We'll see who gets it, but looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And since you mentioned Luke Holman, he gets to start tonight against Xavier. What has most impressed you as a freshman about the veteran Holman?
Yeah, I think Holman and all the other starters, their discipline for achieving great is outstanding. Just watching them pitch, the poise they have. It's fun to watch, and it's gonna be a fun weekend with first night series. Yeah. So I can't wait.
All right, man. Thanks so much, Cade. Again, congrats on Wednesday, and looking forward to seeing you pitch again soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Cade Anderson with us, talking with Tigers. LSU getting set to face Xavier here at the box. A lot more to come, including tonight's starting lineups after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net. Leading you up to LSU Fighting Tiger baseball.
It's the 1-2 pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss. The throw down to second in time. How about strike him out, throw him out?
This is the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now for a trip around the SEC. Presented by Visit Baton Rouge. Plan your next trip at visitbatonrouge.com.
Game originally scheduled for 6:30. Some heavy rains and, some small storms, let's say. We'll push the game back to a first pitch just after 8 o'clock here, but we will have baseball to begin this series. LSU hosting Xavier. Want to remind you, have the right equipment to take on any job linked to the land. Visit Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, at sunequip.com. As we say, time now to take a look around the SEC. Final tune-up weekend before the all-important and very tough SEC schedule begins. Let's take a look at what's happening tonight. And with that, once again, to my left, Tiger champ Doug Thompson. Doug?
Thanks, Chris. Most teams are playing at home this weekend before the SEC, as you can imagine. Auburn is playing host to Austin Peay. They lead right now, that game has gone final. It's 7-6. Auburn defeated Austin Peay earlier today. Georgia is also won over Northern Colorado 11-1. That score has gone final. How about this one? Purdue University out of Fort Wayne beats Missouri by a score of 9-7 earlier today. Kentucky played host to Kennesaw State earlier today and lost 13-1 at the home field. That moves Kentucky to 12-2 on the year. Vanderbilt and Illinois haven't started yet. Vanderbilt, of course, the home team in that series. South Carolina is hosting Longwood this evening. Tennessee will host Illinois, and Florida and St. Mary, they're in the 7th inning right now, so these next games are live. Florida leads St. Mary by a score of 8-5. Again, Florida is up to bat right now. Also live, this one's in the 5th inning. Texas A&M pitching a shutout against Rhode Island. They lead at 8-0. And Lipscomb and Alabama will start off the same time we start here. Another game that's live. Mississippi State hosting Evansville this weekend in Starkville are leading 5-1 right now. That game is in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ole Miss and Morehead State have not started yet. They'll start at 6:30 Central Time, and that's it, Chris.
All right, thank you, Doug. Fans, a reminder, all LSU Sports Radio Network broadcasts stream for free on the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. You can listen live on your phone, take us wherever you go. Download the LSU Sports mobile app for free in the iTunes Store or Google Play. It's the LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. We create chemistry. Game 1, Xavier and LSU meeting for the first time in college baseball. Up next, we'll take a look and dive a little deeper into the starting pitchers for both the Musketeers and your Tigers when we continue right here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When it comes to investing in your home's comfort, it's never just one thing. You want to make sure you get an air-conditioned system that's reliable, affordable, energy efficient, backed by a strong warranty, and is installed by a dealer you can trust. That's why people who insist on the best choose Trane. Plus, right now, Trane is offering special financing. So what's not to love? Visit TraneSouth.com to find a local Trane dealer today. It's hard to stop a Trane. Subject to credit approval. Ask for details.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hi, Jan. My kids are really excited about spring break, so I'm looking for a new Toyota to help make it amazing.
Now until April 1st is a great time for a new Toyota. Imagine you and the kids in a Tundra on your way
To the lake to go speedboating.
or even taking a RAV4.
To an animal sanctuary to pet goats.
Sounds like your kids aren't the only ones excited about spring break.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
We have some breaking news that you Tiger baseball fans are going to want to hear. It's official. SeatGeek is now the official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics. That's right, the deal is finalized, and SeatGeek is the newest member of the LSU family. If you haven't heard the name yet, get used to it, because you'll be hearing it a lot more this baseball season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to baseball games or to any other live event in Baton Rouge, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek, the new official ticket marketplace of LSU athletics, so Tiger fans can fan.
The Hub International On Deck Show continues.
Here's the 1-2.
Come on, Blue.
Strike three. Struck him out.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is coming up. But first, here is a look at the game's pitching matchups on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Back here getting ready for tonight's action. LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. Let's take a look at the starting pitchers with the download on both. Once again, here's a former Tiger pitcher himself. Here's Doug Thompson. Doug?
Yeah, it's going to be a battle of the Lukes, both 6'4" righties. We'll start off with Luke Hoskins. He's going to be the starter for Xavier. 89-93 with his fastball. His curveball will be 77-80. Throws a slider. That's his best pitch in the high 70s, low 80s, and it also mix in a changeup. So far this year, not so good for Hoskins. His ERA is 9.64 coming into the night. He's 2-1. This is his fourth start of the year in 14 innings. He's allowed 20 hits, 15 earned runs. He has 3 walks and 12 strikeouts, so he is a strike thrower, but opponents are hitting .333 off the right-hander. And for the Tigers, one of the hottest pitchers in the country, Luke Holman. He's a junior. He's making his fourth start in 18 innings. He's got 30 strikeouts, 2 walks, and no earned runs. Last year, Paul Skeens, after 3 starts, had 22 strikeouts, 2 walks. He's only walked 1, and he had given up 2 earned runs at that point. So Luke Holman, believe it or not, actually out-pitching Paul Skeens in his first couple of outings last year. His fastball has been electric. He's able to live up in the zone, Chris. He's been getting ahead of people. Last week in Houston, his breaking ball was as good as we've seen it. And Luke Hoskins may be in that Friday night role. Luke Holman may be in that Friday night role for the Tigers for the rest of the year.
No doubt. I mean, Holman has done an excellent job of keeping hitters off balance, again, with location, with his fastball, and as you said, great command and control of the breaking stuff. Again, it'll be junior right-hander Luke Hoskins for the Musketeers and junior Luke Holman for your Tigers. Fans, Grayson Events and Entertainment, your one-stop shop for all of your party and event rental needs, from carnival rides to mechanical bull rentals, inflatables, and much more. They have what you need to make your next party, festival, or corporate event the best one yet. Give them a call now at 225-436-6520. You won't be disappointed. We'll continue with more. We come back, we visit with head coach Jay Johnson. Talk about what his Tigers have learned over this last 7-game win streak, what he's looking for this weekend against the Musketeers. Stay with us, all coming your way right here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans. No game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons For You in our mobile app where you can shop for groceries and save weekly with digital coupons all in one place. With Albertsons For You, you can earn rewards points every time you shop and redeem them for free groceries. Brand new Albertsons For You members receive $5 off their next $25 purchase just for signing up. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to sign up. Albertsons, fresh food, local flavors.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of LSU Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Back on the Hub International On Deck Show with first pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball just around the corner.
Tiger fans, pack your bags. LSU is headed to Omaha.
Time now to visit with Tiger skipper Jay Johnson. Presented by Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coach, good to be back at home. I've said it to you before. When you go away for a couple of days or a weekend, it seems like it's been a long time. But good to have the guys back here at the box. Had to push the game back a little bit to avoid some weather, but looks like we're ready to play. And I know probably in preparation of conference where you have a few more night games to start the weekend, be a nice opportunity for the guys to play here at night.
Yeah, definitely at home. I think that's a really good thing. Obviously on the road, we got to play 4 of the 5, so I think they're in a pretty good routine as far as the timing, but now transitioning that to doing it at home, I'm really happy we get to do it tonight, tomorrow, and Tuesday in preparation for league.
Again, coming off a really dramatic win earlier in the midweek, big atmosphere. The Lions certainly were ready to go. Good ball club over there, but your guys found a way to win. Got great pitching, good job from the bullpen, and when you needed some clutch hits late in the game, you got them.
Yeah, really proud of our team. Obviously, it wasn't our best game. That happens. I think good teams find a way to win when they don't play their best, and we certainly did that. But as you pointed out, we played pretty clean defense for the most part, pitched extremely well. Cade Anderson, another great start. And then we bent a little bit out of the bullpen, but we didn't break, and that was really important. You know, leaving runners in scoring position in both the 7th and the 8th inning allowed us the opportunity to come back and win in the 9th.
Going into the 4th weekend, Coach, what have you learned from this team?
They are improving. I think we're improving a lot. I think there's definitely a blueprint for our team to win. I think starting on the mound, we're striking a lot of guys out. It's helping our defense, keeping the tempo and the momentum of the game in our dugout, and enough time for our offense to crack a big inning. And if you look at what happened in Houston, that's exactly what happened in all 3 of those wins. So I think there's a blueprint. I think they're getting comfortable with that. I think they're comfortable in close games. So mostly positive, and just got to keep pushing it forward.
Lastly, before I let you go, what can we expect from the Musketeers, from Xavier? I know a lot of it's about what LSU needs to do, but for fans, what's the scouting report?
Well, they have 3 good starting pitchers that have good arms. You know, that'll be good for us to see as a ramp going into SEC play. I think offensively they take very aggressive swings. They're not going to wait around a lot, so their bats are going to be moving early. So if our pitchers locate well, hopefully we can take advantage of that.
All right, Coach, looking forward to it. Best of luck. Get after him.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Head Coach Jay Johnson. We'll take a timeout. We come back. We'll get you the starting lineups, and then we are ready for first pitch. Game 1 of this weekend series, Xavier and your Tigers here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Going to the track, the wall. See ya.
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win.
tradition are 3 letters more than 3 letters. When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit lsumkc.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
First pitch of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball is just moments away.
Here's the 0-2. High in the air to left center field. Waldsmith will just watch it.
See ya! But first, as the Hub International On Deck show continues, here are the starting lineups presented by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com.
Time now to take a look at those starting lineups here in Game 1 on this Friday night between Xavier and LSU. The Musketeers come in 7-6 on the season, veteran-laden team. They'll lead things off with Carter Hendrickson. He'll wear number 31, bat in the leadoff spot, hitting .314 as a junior. Matt McCormick will be at first base. He will bat second. Hayden Christensen will be the DH. He'll bat third, hitting .292 on the year. Isaac Waxman will be in right field. He'll be the cleanup hitter, hitting .464 on the season, including 8 runs driven in on 4 home runs. Jared Cushing will bat fifth. He'll play second base. Matthew Dupre will be behind the plate catching, batting sixth. Garrett Schultz will be in the 7-hole playing center field. Luke Hammond will be at third base batting eighth. And Grant Stevenson will round out the lineup. He'll bat ninth and play shortstop. Again, junior right-hander Luke Hoskins will get the start for the Musketeers. Now for your Fighting Tigers of LSU. Again, 12-1 to start the season. A 7-game win streak as they come in this weekend. They'll have Paxton Kling again atop the order. The center fielder, a sophomore, batting .286. Stephen Monster Milam will be at second base tonight. He'll bat second. The freshman hitting .415. Tommy White again remains at third and will play third base. The junior hitting .340. Brady Neal with a .344 average gets the start once again behind the plate and will bat cleanup. Hayden Travinsky, the DH, will bat fifth. Ashton Larson gets the start in right field tonight. The freshman hitting an incredible .667. Jared Jones will play first base and bat seventh. Mac Bingham will be in left field batting eighth. And Michael Braswell III will round out the lineup. The shortstop batting .257 here on the early going. Luke Holman again, the junior right-hander, will get the start for the Tigers. Both head coaches meeting down at home plate. Billy O'Connor in his 7th season at Xavier, meeting with Jay Johnson in his 3rd season here at LSU, along with our umpiring crew. That's a look at your starting lineups. That means first pitch is coming up. Game 1, Xavier and LSU on the way on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Find more at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More excitement, more gaming, more staycation action. Football fans get more too with our 22-foot video wall. Don't miss out on the area's best Asian food at Red Lotus or fine dining at its best at 18 Steak. Let our exceptional staff take care of your every need. Add more to your story in the heart of South Baton Rouge, only at L'Auberge. Must be 21 to enter. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
The LSU Tigers excel due to great preparation, talent, and execution. Those same principles are what make National Trench Safety the leader in the trench safety equipment industry. National Trench Safety is recognized across the country as the trench and traffic safety specialist, supporting the equipment rental and engineering needs for the refining, chemical, pipeline, power, transportation, and municipal market. Visit ntsafety.com today for more details. Remember, if it's in the trench, over the trench, or around the trench, National Trench Safety has you covered. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got to bang a roach queen.
Bengal Roach Spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal Roach Spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
17 SEC championships.
His team, a strike and an out away from a natty.
26 regional titles.
2 outs, runner at first.
19 trips to Omaha in the College World Series.
The 0-2 pitch.
7 national championships.
Swing and a miss! And all is right in the world. Tigers win! Tigers win! The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. On the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Good Friday night, Tiger fans, and welcome in. Inside Alex Box Stadium, looking down on Skip Bertman Field. Game 1 of a 3-game series. LSU hosting the Musketeers of Xavier out of the Big East Conference. First meeting ever on the diamond. So we're set to head into the final tune-up on the weekend before the Tigers head to Starkville next week and begin SEC play. Along with our producer, Brian Haldane, Tiger champ Doug Thompson, I'm Chris Blair. Time now to present today's team colors. Brought to you by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Here on Friday night, Tigers donning the purple jerseys. Tigers across the chest. White pants and traditional LSU lids for the Xavier Musketeers. They'll have dark navy jerseys, gray pants, and dark navy hats as the Musketeers will come to the plate to get things started. Time now to take a look at our game day forecast. A little scary earlier today as to whether or not we could get this game in. But again, Coach Jay Johnson telling us earlier in the week if the weather arrives on Friday, we've got a little wiggle room. And they enacted that wiggle room today, moving it from an initial 6:30 start to a 8 p.m. Central start. Your game day weather report brought to you by AccuTemp. Chance of power outages. Never get a whole home generator from AccuTemp. Keep the power in your hands. Currently 69 degrees, cloudy skies. And it will stay cloudy the rest of the night and into the early morning, but no chance of precipitation at this point. Again, we'll probably finish up tonight right around game time temperature, maybe drop a degree or two, but otherwise very mild night here for early March 2024. The weather has been very cooperative here in the opening 3 to 4 weeks of college baseball, to be sure, as Luke Holman takes his final warm-up tosses. Doug, glad you made it back from your trip to Houston. Successful road trip for the Tigers. Indeed. And for the broadcast team. And boy, you got a chance to see some exciting games. LSU stretching their legs on Thursday against Rice, but then had to find different ways to win against Texas, UL Lafayette, and Texas State. Of course, we'll talk more about the Southeastern game earlier this week, but really a good weekend in the Lone Star State for Jay Johnson and the Tigers.
Yeah, it was, Chris, and we were talking before the game. It may actually be the best 5 consecutive starts by starting pitchers that I can remember seeing in the last at least 10 years or so. When you think about what Cade Anderson did against Rice and then against SLU on Wednesday night, and then the guys, of course, Holman and Jump and Thatcher Hurd had a great outing on Sunday against a pretty dang good team in Texas State.
We're ready to go here as Luke Holman looks in. Carter Hendrickson will lead it off. The right-hander awaits, and the first pitch rides high, misses for ball 1. We are underway. Time of first pitch, 8:03 Central Time. Hendrickson stands in. Again, we mentioned a veteran-laden team here for the Musketeers. A junior batting .314. Takes a swing, foul tip into the mitt of Brady Neal, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. It's one of the first things you said to me, Doug, when you looked over the starting lineup. You said, hey, you see a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors. For Coach O'Connor, here's a swing and a miss, and Holman jumps ahead. 1 ball and 2 strikes, brings it in. Fastball at 94.
Yeah, I think we counted 6 seniors and 3 juniors, including the starting pitcher. Luke Hoskins.
Holman's 1-2 pitch to the plate. This time in on the hand, swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Hendrickson. And Luke Holman picking up where he left off last we saw him. Again, 30 strikeouts coming into tonight. Give him 31 with that one. One down in the top of the first inning. And we touched on how he's doing it so effectively and comparing him, maybe unfairly, to Paul Skeens' start a year ago. And while they operate two different ways, they certainly are getting the numbers in big numbers as this first pitch misses high to McCormick, who stands in. First lefty that Holman will face.
I mean, he's 31-1. He's only walked one, right? Yeah.
This one a fastball, inner half. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. And that goes
31-2, sorry.
That goes back to his location. He was masterful against Texas in the start last week and just living around the corners, and as we said, having a great dialed-in breaking ball that he throws there that just missed inside. But again, that one pretty close, maybe even closer to a 50-50 call, maybe a little too far inside, but he had the Longhorns very uncomfortable on both sides of the plate.
There's another one that
just
misses as well, but there's the bite that you're looking for on both of them. And you know, up until, of course, this at bat when we completely jinx him, what he's been doing is getting ahead of hitters 0-2 and 1-2 very often.
Here's one swung on, shallow center field. Kling in on the run, and Kling uses the speed to get there for out number 2. A lot of center fielders maybe don't make that play. We saw Dylan Cruz do it a ton. We're seeing Paxton Kling do it now. He ran a long way coming in towards second base, never took his eye off the ball, made a great grab with the open glove to record the second out of the inning.
I'd like to see the old track monitor on that where you could see how far he actually had to cover right there, because he had to really pick him up and put him down to get to that one.
Number 3 hole hitter Hayden Christensen will swing and foul this one back just out of the mid of Neal, rolls to the backstop, and it's 0-1. With 2 down, pitch to the plate, another one in on the hands and fouled back, and Holman works ahead. As Doug said he has done so many times this year, it's 0-2.
Yeah, he was 1-2 in the first batter, 0-2 here. And pick your poison here, Chris. High fastball or the breaking ball. I think either one will work.
With the 0-2 pitch, staying alive as Christensen fouls it off into the screen right side. Still remains 0-2.
By the way, Holman's fastball right now, steady Eddie at 94. I think he's hit 93 a couple times, but mostly 94-mile-an-hour fastballs.
Pitch to the plate. Missed high. Staying away is Christensen. Now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 down. Xavier, as we mentioned, 7-6 on the year. Opened their season near Lake Hartwell in the Palmetto State. Opened up a series swept by Clemson to start the year. Ground ball sharply hit. Going to his left. Tommy White makes the play. Throws to first in time for out number 3. So Luke Holman does it on the mound. Paxton Kling and Tommy White do it in the field, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Musketeers. We played a half inning here at the box. No score. The Tigers coming to the plate. Kling, Milam, and White when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Quick start for Luke Holman in the Tiger defense. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first inning. Now come to the plate. It'll be Kling, Milam, and Tommy White to get it started. Taking a look at tonight's ingredients for success, brought to you by BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, official catering service of LSU Athletics. Coach Jay Johnson earlier today saying looking for a little more consistent offense. Says his team has played well, certainly over the last 7 games on quality at bats when they certainly needed it. But again, just challenging the team to take advantage of every opportunity at the plate. First pitch to Kling from Hoskins, a called strike, or rather, yep, it was a called strike. They said it was inside. Make it 1 ball, 1 strike. So Kling stands in, batting .286. 13 runs driven in. Here's the pitch, and on a called strike. I believe the count, waiting for the umpire, but I think it's 1-2. Scoreboard has 2-1, but first pitch was a called strike, second one missed. They now have 3-1 on the plate. Here's a bouncer foul down the third base line. It will be, again, I believe, a 2-2 count here on Paxton Kling.
Yeah, Tigers hitting .320 still as a team over this last 7-game win streak. They're actually at .308.
Here's the 1-2, rather 2-2, I should say. It's fouled off again. Kling will stay alive.
But 64 free passes, Chris. Over the last 7 games, they've walked 50 times and been hit by 14 pitches.
Pitch to Kling, missed outside. For our home plate umpire, who is a veteran, and Jeff Head, to clarify the count. And here's a ground ball foul bouncer down the first base side, or third base side.
I mean, does that say 11 pitches? Are we already at 11 pitches in this at bat? No way, huh? I mean, that's what it says. I know there's been at least 3 choppers with 2 strikes.
This one misses low. This will make it 3-2 now to Kling as he stayed away from 1 down in the zone. So quality at bat here, especially if Kling can find his way aboard somehow in the leadoff spot. That one called strike 3, the fastball on the outer half, and Kling thought it was a bit outside, but Jeff Head will ring him up, and there's 1 down. That'll bring Monster Milam to the plate. By the way, Jeremy Dupree at first base, Jason Bradley at second, Michael Duranta is at third, and as I mentioned, Jeff Head behind the plate calling balls and strikes.
Well, you're right. It was a bit outside. Kling was right. It was a bit outside, but the pitch before that actually got a piece of the strike zone, so that might have been a little makeup call there from Jeff Head.
So now we'll see Milam stand in. Incredible freshman, batting .415, and the first pitch targeted down the line but foul towards the bullpen in right. Sharply hit. Moves the count 0-1. Milam, as I said, batting .415, but leading this team in this 7-game win streak, batting .440 at the plate. The switch hitter batting from the left side knocks this one straight away to center field. A 1-out single for Milam, who continues his tear to start his campaign as a Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, he's leading the team with a .440 average over the last 7 games, but that .415 average also leads the team by 65 points. The average ticks up again right there. And by the way, another 100-mile-an-hour, 103 up the middle off the bat of Milam. He's not just poking little choppers through the infield. He's been hitting the ball hard now for several weeks.
So Milam aboard. That'll bring Tommy White. White batting .340. 323 over this 7-game win streak.
I say you make a great defensive play. A lot of times you come in and get an extra base hit.
This one from Hoskins misses low, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Milam will take his lead. 3 stolen bases. Short lead at the moment with the right-hander Hoskins on the mound. Here's the 1-0. This is high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes to Tommy White. 2-0 pitch up the middle, base hit, gets by the second base bag. Milam, wide turn around second, but he'll put on the brakes and scamper back to the second base bag. But back-to-back singles, Tigers with 2 Bingo Pest Products base hits after the strikeout to Kling. Now runners first and second with just 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. We'll bring to the plate Brady Neal.
Just a typical at-bat there for Tommy White. Took the pitch right back up the middle. Didn't try to do too much. What's White hitting? I mean, he's way up there too. 340 on the year. 323 over the last 7 games.
And with that single now, 352 on the season. Pitch to Neal, low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. It was great listening to Jay Johnson talk about. We mentioned what a great weekend it was for LSU in Houston. That 4 games for the Tigers. It's Hoskins from the stretch, the 1-0. Lifted in the air, opposite field to left, going back to the track, to the wall, and this one is mishandled off the top of the glove. Hendrickson got it at the top of the wall, but couldn't hold on. The throw coming home, but Milam easily will score. Runners second and third as the Tigers strike first. It's 1-0 on a towering fly ball to left center field. And Hendrickson tracked all the way to the wall and then went up and maybe got it with the top of the glove, or maybe just above his glove.
No, I think he went up to get it. His glove kind of got stuck on the wall, the top of his glove, and then it hit right off the top of the wall. But by the way, Chris, the wind is howling in right now. That ball was hit very well to the opposite field off of Brady Neal. Again, as far as you can hit it without getting it out of here.
No doubt, the wind blowing directly in when he took that swing. Here's Hayden Travinski with runners second and third. That pitch missed high, and it's ball 1, 1-0. Travinski on a 13-game reach base streak. Breaking ball from Hoskins in for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. But Jay said, you know, it was great. Over 24,000 Friday night against Texas at Minute Maid Park. Over 20,000 against the Cajuns on Saturday. Here's the 1-1. There's a called strike. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Travinski. And he said it had the feel of a regional or a super regional, just the atmosphere. But the best part, great recruiting spot for LSU, as it is for all sports. And what a great showing by the Tigers. That one missed not by much, but that will make it 2-2 to Travinski.
Well, Chris, they told us at the Minute Maid that they would have opened the 3rd level, but the Houston Rodeo being there, they used the same security company, so they couldn't man that 3rd level, or there would have been more than 24,000.
Travinski sends one to center field. It will hang up. Schultz gets back there just shy of the track to make the play. That'll bring Tommy White in from third, who tags up. And Brady Neal will make his way from second to third. So Travinski with a sac fly RBI will make it 2-0 LSU. Again, the wind blowing in, and again, that was just a major league shot. It took forever to get out there. You didn't know where it was going to land, and luckily for the Musketeers, Schultz was able to get it.
Well, it's a no-doubter that it's out of here if the wind's any different. If blowing left to right or right to left. But dead into it, he hit it about as far as anyone's going to hit it tonight at 375.
With his 7th at bat of the season, freshman Ashton Larson will stand in. And he's been effective when called upon in a pinch hitting role and otherwise, as that first pitch misses inside to make it 1-0. He's batting .667, 4 for 6 at the plate with a run scored, 3 runs driven in. 2 outs, here's the 1-0. Sharply hit ground ball, 3 bounces to Cushing. The second baseman, he'll come up firing to first in time to McCormick for out number 3. But the Tigers do get on the board. 2 runs there in the bottom of the first on 3 hits. They leave 1 man on. We move to the top of the second. It's a 2-0 LSU lead Musketeers coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
On game day, Tiger fans are hungry for a win. So when LSU hits the field, Manda hits the grill with a legendary flavor that's in a league of its own. Manda's top quality meats and original seasonings are the fielder's choice for game day and every day. So from one legend to another, make sure Manda is on deck to throw a perfect game day party. Manda, the official smoked sausage of LSU Athletics.
Hub International is Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com. If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
2-0 LSU leading over Xavier. We go to the top of the second inning. Musketeers will have Waxman, Cushing, and Dupre due up. 4, 5, and 6. As Luke Holman, 3 up, 3 down against the Musketeers there in the top of the first. His team gives him a 2-0 lead, and the first pitch sent a mile high and down the line and right, but will find the seats out of play off the bat of Waxman, and it is 0-1.
Get ahead, stay ahead. 22 pitches now. Excuse me, 23 pitches now for Luke Holman.
Pitch just missed inside at the knees. Leaving it up 1-1 to Waxman, sophomore out of Centennial, Colorado. 1-1. That one catches the inside corner with a fastball, and it's 1-2.
By the way, the scoreboard's all messed up. That's not 23 pitches. He's up to only 17 now. He finished the first inning with 14.
1-2 delivery and a swing and a miss. Holman records his second punch out of the night. 1 gone here in the top of the second inning as Waxman retired. That'll bring Jared Cushing, the second baseman, a senior, batting .255. Cushing played and started in all 13 games he's been available so far this season. First pitch from Holman. Outside, missed for ball 1, 1-0. Wanting the new baseball, Jeff Head sends one his way. Late night college baseball on a Friday, but thankful to have game 1 underway. There's a strike, leaving the count 1-1. Cushing out of Naperville, Illinois. Grad student for the Musketeers. Skies one to right center field. A couple of players converging, but it will be Ashton Larson, the freshman Tiger right fielder, that comes in. Had a beat on it, makes the play, 2 gone. Fans, Our Lady of the Lake, proud to be LSU's championship health partner. Together, LSU and Our Lady of the Lake, champions for Louisiana. Together we roar. Learn more at olrmc.com/LSU. 2 down, Tigers up 2-0. See Matthew Dupre, a catcher, a senior, batting .231. Holman fires. Just missed upstairs, 1-0.
You know, only one left-handed hitter in this lineup.
Holman, the right-hander, with the 1-0 pitch, and that got him on the hand. right on the knuckles to the right-handed hitter will send him down to first base. We talked about just 2 walks given up. Will be the second hit batter Holman has given up this season. So with 2 down, there is a runner aboard for the Musketeers. We'll see Garrett Schultz, the Xavier center fielder, another senior, batting .263 on the early season.
Oh, that did not look good.
Throw over to first and just getting back. A little awkward throw, and a good job by Jared Jones just to get a glove on it, keep it in front of him.
Holman almost ended up on his back right there. Looked like his footing gave out, slipped off the mound.
Schultz, the native of Nashville, Tennessee, will take a healthy cut, come up empty, and it's 0-1 to start this at bat. Four years as a Musketeer. Again, one of those veterans, not only in terms of years of college baseball, but playing for head coach Billy O'Connor. That one missed outside, make it 1-1. You know, there's something to that. We see a lot of teams with veteran players, but you find a team that has veteran players who have been in the program multiple years. That's a different animal on its own. Here's a swing and a foul back to the screen. It's 1-2.
Yeah, especially in today's world where, you know, the guy from wherever can end up on your team the next year in his senior year. You don't see that very often, but this team's got some dudes in it that have been around for a while.
Schultz, 39 starts last year in center field. Here's the 1-2, and he chases. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Strikeout number 3, or check that. Yep, number 3 for Holman. And that will finish the Musketeers in the top of the second inning. No runs, no hits. They leave one man on. Still 2-0 LSU leads. Tigers are coming to the plate in the bottom frame of the second. It'll be 7, 8, and 9. Jones, Bingham, and Braswell when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's going to the track, the wall. See ya. Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win! The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Hey Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Jared Jones, affectionately referred to as the Bear, will lead things off for the Tigers. Jones, Bingham, and Braswell due up. Luke Hoskins starts his second inning of work. Tigers lead 2-0 over Xavier. First pitch breaking ball missed outside to Jones. And it's 1-0. They'll put on the shift. 3 infielders left of second base.
Pretty decent 7-hole guy. 15 RBIs, leads the team.
Bouncer to third, handled on the short hop, fair ball, and the throw across the diamond from Luke Hammond is in time to get Jared Jones. Took that high bounce on the grass. Nice job by Hammond. Just kind of waited on it, played it on the hop the way you want to, but had to unload quickly. Jones was really scampering. The Bear was moving down the first base line.
Yeah. You think that wouldn't make you nervous as the first baseman if that throw brings you up the line a little bit? Goodness gracious.
So we'll see Mac Bingham, the left fielder for the Tigers, batting .303. Former Arizona Wildcat, settling in here in South Louisiana, rejoining Jay Johnson, his former coach out west. Now a Tiger through and through. First pitch missed for ball one, 1-0. Hoskins to the plate. High and outside, ball 2, 2-0. Fan scratch made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Sound good? Find your nearest location or order online in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win. Here's the 2-0. Miss low and inside. That'll make it 3 balls and no strikes. Sure, there's a few folks just across the street taking in the baseball game tonight at Walk-Ons. Here's the 3-0. Missed outside, and Bingham will earn a 1-out walk. Tigers have a man aboard here in the bottom of the second inning. Brings up Michael Braswell III, hitting .257. A couple of highlight moments for Braswell last weekend as well.
Yeah, not only some nice defensive plays, but also some big hits. At Rice, he had I think it was a triple off the wall, maybe a double. Scored a couple runs.
So Bingham now will take his lead off first. Hoskins working from the stretch, fires to the plate, and this one hammered towards center field, dropping quickly. Schultz has to play it on the hop, and it gets by him. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Bingham around third. He will score. Braswell around second. The throw will not come in time, and Braswell takes one towards the left center field gap, but it was dropping quickly. Schultz coming in as fast as he could, but had to play it on the hop, and unfortunately for him, unable to do so, and it rolled all the way to the wall, and the Tigers extend the lead 3-0.
Yeah, that's his second triple of the year, and I tell you what, I thought for a minute there he's going to have a chance for an inside the Parker because, you know, it's tough to let that line drive get past you in center field.
Yeah, Hendrickson, the left fielder, was coming over and kind of slowed up because he knew Schultz was at full speed, and then once it got by him, they both had to track it down all the way to the wall in center field. So that brings LSU back to the top of the order with a runner at third, still just 1 out, leading 3-0. Paxton Kling, a strikeout victim his first time, caught looking, will stand in here as they will play just off the infield cut. Will the infield for the Musketeers as Kling expected to bunt and squares and fouls it back into the screen. So with 1 out, the Musketeers not necessarily going to give up a run here. They'll keep both Hammond, the third baseman, and McCormick just off the grass. Same for Stevenson and Cushing up the middle. 0-1 the count to Kling. Open stance for Paxton from the right side of the plate. Right-hander Hoskins looks in with a runner at third and fires. Pitch is low. Snap throw down to third, and Braswell, I think, turned his back, didn't know that throw was coming, and had to hurry quickly and able to get back safely.
Call that a ball?
Yep, 1 ball, 1 strike. Braswell and Coach Jordan have a quick discussion over there at third. Braswell will take his lead. 1 out. The 1-1. That one a called strike from Jeff Head. Kling falls behind 1-2. 3-0 LSU with 2 in the bottom of the first. Braswell tripled the center field, drove in Bingham. We got a board on a walk. Here's the 1-2 and a swing and a miss, and Kling chased it down low and down on strikes, this time swinging for the second time tonight. 2 gone. That'll bring Monster Milam to the plate. Monster with a base hit, a 1-out single. Eventually came around to score the first run of the game for the Tigers. He'll stand in with a chance to add to his RBI total. He's got 10 so far on the season. Hoskins, the right-hander, awaits the pitch to Milam. Swung on, lifted foul, out of play. Healthy cut that time for the freshman out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. Which, by the way, is an absolutely beautiful part of the country. Said he wanted to follow Alex Bregman and become a Tiger. There's a swing and a miss after a successful youth and high school career, and he's done just that. 0-2 the count. Braswell at third. Had an RBI triple here. The 0-2 to Milam. Down in the dirt. Blocked up by Dupre, the catcher. He'll chase it up the third base line and keep Braswell at third base. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes. The land of enchantment. It's the state of New Mexico.
Is that what it's called?
Yep. And it is. Sunsets, sunrises are pretty spectacular.
Oh, man.
2 outs, runner at third. Here's the 1-2. Milam swings to fight this one off, lifts it high in the air, giving chase is Hammond from third base, but he'll run out of room as it catches the overhang out of play. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fans, visit your local Toyota dealer. Check out the 2024 Toyota Tundra. This Tiger has earned its stripes. Toyota, proud partner of LSU Athletics. Going to check in just a bit, see if softball ever got up and running in the Bluegrass tonight. Their SEC series on the road against the Wildcats. Also troubled by weather today. Here's the 1-2 again. Lays back on it, but stays alive, fouls it down the line and left, out of play. It's still 1 ball and 2 strikes.
He's just not an easy out. That's all there is to it. He is just not an easy out, freshman or not. He's going to make you earn it.
Runner at third, 2 down. Here's the 1-2. This one in the air, left center field. Schultz nicely placed, still on the run, but he can't get to it. Over his head, this one to the wall. That will score Braswell, and an RBI double for Monster Milam, his 11th RBI of the season, and the Tigers now make it 4-0. Well, I think
looks like we got another good one out of New Mexico.
I think Luke Hoskins would agree with you. He is a very tough out.
Wow.
Got ahead in the count, did Hoskins, and Milam just fought it off.
Another one, 103 off the bat.
And eventually doubles to left center field.
Play shortstop, play second.
Tommy White stands in, loads the bat, stays away, and a strike on the outside corner will make it 0-1. They have gotten underway. That's good news.
Yep.
In Lexington, softball leading 2-0 over number 21 Kentucky. Victorina and Company, ranked number 3 in the land. Here's the 0-1. Just trying to put it in play. It's a ground ball to short. Stevenson has to wait on it, but has it in time to throw to first for out number 3. But the Tigers add 2 more. 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave 1 man on. We go to the top of the third. It's a 4-0 LSU lead. Musketeers come to the plate on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
It's good to be able to make a change, to never feel stuck. That's why at Cox, we're making a change too. Now Cox internet plans are flexible, so you can choose to just go with internet, add TV tomorrow, or home automation down the line. It's easier than ever to get just what you want and nothing you don't. Flexible plans from Cox. Change anytime. No commitments, no penalties. See for yourself at cox.com/internet. Additional services can be added at then current regular rates. All services subject to residential customer service agreement and acceptable use policy. Restrictions apply.
There's nothing like the feeling of a grand slam, and every great play deserves a great sip. With 15% alcohol by volume and a colorful collection of fun flavors, Buzz Balls are the perfect ready-to-drink cocktail for every moment of the game. Try the rich Choco Chiller, zesty Lime Rita, spicy chili mango, or discover your new favorite flavor. From play ball to the final pitch, there's something for everyone to enjoy in a matter of seconds. So cover all your bases and buy Buzz Balls today. Buzz Balls is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy Buzz Balls responsibly. Buzz Balls, Carrollton, Texas.
Visiting team, will it be heads or tails?
Play heads or tails from the lottery. Win up to $3,000. Unlock your winnings playing Unlock It. Win up to $30,000. Play the new casino games. Poker Face, High Stakes, All In, and King's Ransom. Win up to $14,000.
7!
Roll the dice with High Roller. Top prize is $100,000. Play all the new games from the lottery. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
4-0 LSU leading over Xavier here in Game 1. Musketeers come to the plate. 8-9, top of the order due up. Hammond, Stevenson, and Hendrickson will bat for the second time tonight. Fan SeatGeek, now the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. So whether you're buying or selling baseball tickets, SeatGeek, the place to do it. SeatGeek, so Tiger fans can fan. Luke Coleman ready to work, and the first pitch Strike at the belt. The outer edge of the plate, and it's 0-1 to Hammond, batting .233, the junior right-hander. The 0-1 from Holman. It's a strike at the letters that Hammond clearly, with the body language, did not agree with.
Well,
you beg to differ. 0-2 the count. Holman winds and fires. That one, nice 0-2 pitch, a little high and outside. That time Hammond stays away from it. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Down low, missed away. Luke Hammond stays away. Junior out of Cincinnati. Hometown kid playing for the hometown school. Holman's 2-2 to the plate.
Bye-bye.
Just missed outside. Holman thought he had it. Tiger fans thought he had it. You heard it. Doug Thompson thought he had it. It's
Looked
now
like
3-2.
Here, but must have missed a little bit. Look, even the catcher's getting a new glove because that one should have caught a strike. Did he bust that thing?
I don't know. Brady Neal took it off immediately after he threw it back and said, I need a new glove.
Huh.
Last year, Hammond started 6 games at third base. The everyday lineup here this season has a big swing but fouls it back into the screen. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Holman so far through 2 innings, 3 strikeouts. Did hit 1 batter, and that's where the Musketeers had their first and only base runner. Payoff delivery misses outside, and a rare walk for Luke Holman on the season. It's a leadoff walk for the Musketeers as Hammond will head down to first base. I'll bring the bottom of the order, Grant Stevenson, up.
Not missing by much, but he did just miss off the outside corner. Probably by an inch or 2.
Stevenson batting 188 down in the 9 hole here. Holman will glance over to the runner and now come to the plate. That's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1.
He was ahead of 0-2 there, too, to Hammond.
Quick turn and throw to first. Sliding back is Hammond safely to the bag. Runner takes the lead. Holman from the stretch. And the 0-1 in the air to center field. Paxton Kling going back. Stops and settles under it for out number 1. Back to first base goes Hammond. So 1 gone here in the top of the 3rd inning. Tomorrow it'll be a 5 p.m. first pitch in game 2. Finish out the series on Sunday at high noon. Back to the top of the order, and Carter Hendrickson 0 for 1, a strikeout victim to Holman to start the game. Bats for the 2nd time, and Holman delivers. Skied into the air to left field. Mac Bingham easily gets under it, has to wait for it, but does make the grab for out number 2. So Hendrickson retired for the 2nd time tonight. That'll bring McCormick to the plate. He had a fly ball out to Kling his first time up. LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Coca-Cola, People's Health, and Hancock Whitney. Runner at first. Tigers leading 4-0 here over Xavier. We battle in the top of the 3rd. There's the 2nd base runner by way of free pass tonight as that pitch down in the dirt. Neal tried to block it up, got away from him up the first baseline. That will allow Hammond to get into 2nd without a throw. So now for the first time tonight, Xavier with a runner in scoring position, but 2 out. Tigers 4 runs on 5 hits. And the Musketeers have had 2 runners aboard, 1 by way of hit by pitch, 1 by walk. 1 ball, no strikes to McCormick, a left-handed hitter. As Doug mentioned, the only lefty in the lineup tonight. The 1-0. There's a strike on the inside corner, make it 1 ball, 1 strike.
This will be the 40th pitch of the night for Luke Holman.
The 1-1. Missed upstairs, 2-1. Left-hander McCormick. Slightly ahead in the count. 2 balls, 1 strike with a runner at second. This pitch a strike at the letters. Inner half. Leaving the count 2-2. Fastball at 92 up and in. Getting McCormick with a quick look back to the home plate umpire. Of course, just verifying that that was indeed a strike. I'm sure that's what he was asking. Even count and a turn and throw back to second. Braswell has to slide over behind the bag to get a glove on that one. As Braswell going to come back and have a word with Holman as he delivers the baseball. And that'll bring Nate Yeski, the pitching coach for LSU, out of the dugout. So time called here with 2 outs in the top of the third and a 4-0 LSU lead. A lot of tune-ups, all tune-ups across the SEC tonight.
Yeah, I'll give you a couple scores. Auburn defeated Austin Peay earlier today. Everybody's pretty much at home this weekend. Georgia is hosting Northern Carolina. They went 11-1. By the way, Auburn defeated Austin Peay 7-6. Kennesaw State, though, Chris, in Lexington defeats Kentucky 13-1. That gives the Wildcats their 2nd loss of the year. Missouri, also a loser at home to Purdue Fort Wayne 9-7 earlier today. Some games that are currently underway. So in the bottom of the 5th inning, Vanderbilt's tossing a shutout against Illinois State in Nashville, 6-0 they're up. Tennessee leads Illinois 4-1 in the top of the 4th. South Carolina also with a shutout going in the bottom of the 3rd inning against Longwood. They lead 5-0 in Florida. Bit of a battle in Gainesville against St. Mary's. It's 3-2 in the top of the 2nd.
So after Coach Yeski back in the dugout with 2 outs, a 2-2 pitch, and it's fouled off. Another fastball from Holman. We'll keep it 2-2. Another quick scoring update. LSU women's basketball making their debut in the SEC tournament in Greenville, South Carolina. Playing Auburn for the 3rd time. Sometimes you're a little concerned about playing a team for a 3rd time. Well, no doubt. Earlier this evening, LSU obliterating Auburn, 78-48 the final. That pitch missed low and inside. That'll fill the count now to Matt McCormick. Runner at second base, 2 outs, 4-0 LSU leading here. Holman, payoff pitch, swing and a miss. Off speed and swinging over the top was McCormick. And Holman records his 4th strikeout. No runs, no hits. Musketeers leave 1 man on base. We've played 2.5. It's 4-0. LSU with the lead. Tigers will have 4, 5, and 6. Meat of the order presented by 44 Farms. Neal, Travinsky, and Larson when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Meat of the order due up for the Tigers, presented by 44 Farms. Brady Neal to lead it off, followed by Travinsky and Larson, 4, 5, and 6. 4-0 LSU leads. First pitch, ground ball right at the first baseman, Matt McCormick. He drops to a knee, fields it, steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out, which is a good sign if you're Luke Hoskins, who through 2 1/3, giving up 5 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. So that will bring Hayden Travinsky to the plate. He had a sac fly RBI to center field back in the first inning. We'll move Jared Cushing, the second baseman, left of the bag here with the right-handed hitter up. And here's a ground ball at the shortstop. Stevenson bounces under his glove and gets into left field. Travinsky will reach base, and his consecutive streak now 14 games with a 1-out single here in the bottom of the third.
About 107 off the bat there.
That one a rifle shot. Stevenson diving to his right. Again, unable to get there in time as that ball was moving. He just made the dive, but it was already into the left field grass. Larson at the plate. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch from Hoskins, and it'll make it 0-1. Larson grounded out to Cushing to end it there in the bottom of the first inning. The 0-1. This one hammered to right field, going to drop down in front of Waxman. Travinsky will make his way to second. So back-to-back singles again for the Tigers. It'll be their 7th hit of the ball game. Another Bingo Pest Product base hit. Guaranteed overnight extermination with Bingo.
I mean, Ashton Larson's 5 for 8. Wait, yeah, 5 for 8. Jeez Louise. Heck of a way to start your freshman year off.
Nothing to this college baseball if you're Ashton Larson.
I thought this was supposed to be harder than high school.
Here's Jared Jones. He was a ground out victim to the third baseman Hammond his first time up to start the second inning. That pitch, a breaking ball, missed outside, 1-0.
I'll tell you another guy that's making it look way too easy is Luke Holman. It's just not that easy what he's doing out there.
Here's the 1-0 from Hoskins. Missed upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. I want to tell you this as well. I mentioned the 78-48 win by LSU women's basketball. It's their largest win in the SEC tournament since 2008. Second largest ever win in the annual SEC tournament. Here's the 2-0 check swing. Caught the bottom of the bat. That'll make it 2-1 to Jared Jones, who was trying to hold back. Travinsky down at second base. Larson followed up with a single to right. He is at first. It's a 4-0 LSU lead, but the Tigers threatening here with just 1 away. The 2-1. Jared chased the breaking ball outside, a little up in the zone, outside the zone, I should say. It's 2-2. Runners take their lead. Hoskins, the right-hander, checks back at Travinsky. Now the 2-2 pitch. That's a called strike 3. Jones, a fastball just above the knees. Down on strikes as Hoskins records his 3rd strikeout of the night. And with 2 down, that will bring Mac Bingham to the plate.
I think he might have caught the Bear guessing there. Not a lot of objection from Jared Jones. Nice pitch there.
Bingham aboard on a walk and scored in the second inning. Looking to swing the bat here with 2 men on. And the breaking ball right at the knees. Inside corner, make it 0-1 to start off Bingham. The 0-1. Again, but missed inside. Off-speed pitch, ruled ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. He'll ground it out to start the inning. Travinsky would single to the left side. Larson followed suit to the right side. Here's one in on the hands. Little flare, and the third baseman, Luke Hammond, coming over just beyond the infield cut to make the grab for out number 3. The Tigers held scoreless for the first time in a frame tonight. No runs, 2 hits, 2 men left on. Move to the top of the 4th inning. 4-0. LSU leads here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans. This is Josh Smith. Heat and humidity can really take their toll on athletic performance, especially here in Louisiana. Beat the heat with the Tiger Air Zephyr, a rechargeable clip-on cooling fan that uses our revolutionary air accelerator technology. Now you can stay cool whether you're playing, working, or watching the Tigers at the box. Make sure to get yours today at TigerAir.com. That's TigerAir.com. That's TigerAir.com.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Baton Rouge isn't just the capital of Louisiana, it's the capital of college baseball. The fans, the players, the entire atmosphere. When it comes to baseball season, there's no better place than Baton Rouge. And the fun extends beyond the box, with plenty to do off campus. Explore some of Baton Rouge's best fights, visit our incredible museums, and enjoy the sweet sounds of swamp blues, born right here in Louisiana's capital city. Check out visitbatonrouge.com for more things to do on your next trip.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
3, 4, and 5 due up for the Musketeers of Xavier. Christensen will lead it off. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to Tommy White on a nice play back in the first inning. As Holman starts his 4th inning of work. First delivery a little low for ball 1, 1-0. Wind dying down just a bit here at the box. The pitch misses outside. Ball 2, 2-0. Kind of died down just before first pitch tonight. It was howling in towards home plate. Got a swirling wind, but not as much as earlier. All peel down to first. They say he went around on a breaking ball from Holman. And it's 2-1. Closed stance at the plate for the right-hander Christensen. He'll swing and send it back into the screen. Even the count, 2-2. Monster Milam, the Tigers' second baseman, shaded heavily towards the second base bag. The right-handed hitter. Holman begins the wind and the 2-2 to the plate. Just missed, according to Jeff Head. That'll fill the count, 3-2.
Dead on that one.
Payoff delivery from Holman. Hit foul over the overhang right side. 3-2 the count remains. Fans enjoy the best barbecue at TJ Ribs, official barbecue restaurant of LSU Athletics. Proud host of the LSU head coaches shows, located on Acadian Thruway. Visit tjribs.com, place your order. Payoff pitch, missed outside. That's the second walk given up by Holman, who had 2 walks given up coming into tonight on the season. Also had a hit batter, so uncharacteristic 3 free passes here for the Musketeers, who again have had all 3 runners aboard by way of either walk or hit by pitch.
Yep, 3 free passes, just so unusual. Of course, pretty early in the season, but right there might have gotten squeezed a little bit. There were a couple pitches that were, just off the edge.
Waxman now will stand in. He was a strikeout victim his first time up. Gets aggressive, swings, and fouls it back. One of the things Jay Johnson told us earlier today is that the Xavier team will not get cheated. They're pretty aggressive at the plate. They don't like to sit back and watch a lot of pitches. If you put it over the strike zone, which Holman is accustomed to do, they're going to take some hacks. Here's the 0-1. That one just missed low.
Ooh, no, it didn't.
1-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Holman's 1-1 pitch. Low and inside, according to Jeff Head. Missed with a fastball, and it's 2-1 now.
Getting squeezed.
Holman's 2-1 pitch to the plate. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Waxman swinging over the top, and it's 2-2. Christensen will take a 3-step lead off of first. Board on a walk. Here's the 2-2. Wow. Just missing with a fastball. Again, back to a 3-2 count. Payoff delivery. Hammered down the line, but foul. Will head to the nearby parking lot. Nope, it'll stay in the stands. Young fans going to get a.
They're going to scrap for that one.
Yeah, several.
There he
going
comes.
after that.
Little guy comes out of there. See, it's not always about like bigger, faster, stronger.
Another payoff delivery from Holman.
Watch out.
Hitting. Oh, that one up on the. Had to spin out of the way. That one was headed up towards the shoulder, but he got his arm in there to knock it out of the way. But he'll take one on the forearm. That'll be the second hit batter by Holman tonight. Fourth free pass, and puts runners first and second here. Still nobody out. As Cushing will come to the plate. That'll bring Jay Johnson. Going to check on Holman here.
I think he's just trying to keep his hit batsman and walks equal. Like on the year. That'd be filthy if he did that. 20 walks, 20 hit batsmen.
So again, nobody up, nobody down in the bullpen. This is Jay Johnson checking on Holman. Again, I think he would agree with you, Doug, that been some tough calls here early, so it's not as if he's been errantly wild.
I mean, Jeff Head's a veteran. He's well respected. He does a great job. But something about Luke Holman is throwing him off. He's not picking it up well. I'm not sure because we're only in the fourth inning, and I'm counting. We're around 7. I think we're at 7 missed strikes so far, and that's a lot. That's a lot.
So timeout is over. Jay Johnson back to the dugout after a quick powwow with Holman. Gives us a moment to pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app.
3, 2, 1. Back to you.
Musketeers threaten here in the top of the fourth inning with 2 men on. First and second, nobody out. Brings Jared Cushing to the plate, swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Cushing flied out to right field, and Ashton Larson his first time up. Christensen aboard, Waxman aboard. There's a swing and a miss. Took a step into the left batter's box on that attempt. It's 0-2. Waxman aboard on a walk. Christensen hit by a pitch. But Holman, after a quick meeting, gets ahead early here, 0-2. Holman fires to the plate, missed outside. Fastball off the plate, 1-2. Cushing batting .250 on the year. Waits on the 1-2 pitch, and again missed low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cushing with his 53rd plate appearance, 13 hits, 11 runs batted in. A triple and 1 home run, 2 doubles on the year. Holman's 2-2 pitch. Watched it in. They appeal down to first as Cushing leaned but held back, according to first base umpire Jeremy Dupree. And again, Holman, after getting ahead early, now a full count.
You know what? You got to tip your hat here to Cushing. This is a great at bat so far. Holman's going to have to make a pitch.
So with runners first and second, the payoff delivery.
There it is.
Called strike three at the knees. Cushing tossed the bat. He just now realized 3/4 of the way to first base that he's been struck out. He was almost to first after tossing the bat, and he's taking his helmet off now, and he's going to have a few words with Jeff Head. Fairly calm conversation, but
can't
now
say that. Can't talk to him in college. You can't talk to him in college. Here he comes.
Now the head coach coming out. He's going to argue
gone.
on the player's behalf.
I think he just, he pointed to him and said something to the coach. I don't know if he threw Cushing out or not, but you can't get away with a lot of that in college, talking to the umpires.
Yeah, he indicated,
as a player, I should
pointed
say.
to the dugout, but I think he was telling Coach Billy O'Connor that discussion was already done by the player. He was going to give him a little leeway, but he wasn't going to listen to the coach. There's a swing and a miss to Matthew Dupree, the catcher, and it's 0-1. That was a very spirited, started out calm, but again, there is no allowance for that. Then it got a little more heated. Here's the 0-1.
And demonstrative. He started to point to the plate and use his hand.
His knee.
You got to be more subtle, certainly in college. You always try to be subtle, but that wasn't subtle.
No.
He was clearly making his case.
1 ball, 1 strike to Dupree. Runners first and second. Here's a swing and a miss. Pulled the string, pitch outside, off speed, and it's 1-2.
Like, that was well into the middle of the left-handed batter's box. He missed that by at least a foot.
1 out. Runners first and second. The 1-2 from Holman. Swing and a miss. Holman with his 6th strikeout on the night. 2 gone. After walking and hitting a batter, he's starting to get right back in the groove here with these last 2 at-bats.
What do you think Jay said when he went out there?
Apparently throw strikes.
I mean, hey, let's throw strikes. Yes, sir, Coach. And it's just that easy.
But he's also gotten both Cushing and Dupree to chase a little bit.
Well, he started them both off with breaking balls, too. Let's see if they go back to it. Nope. Oh, the fastball here that he misses with.
Outside and high for ball 1, 1-0. Schultz in the 7th spot, 0 for 1. He was a strikeout victim, one of a half dozen so far to Luke Holman. Again, runners first and second, now 2 outs. And here's a swing sent straight back into the screen. It's foul. It's 1-1. Fans, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball victory. You'll receive 50% off your online pizza order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Christensen down at second. Waxman at first base. Wide stance now by Schultz with a 1-1 count. Pitch high. Ball 2, 2-1.
71 pitches now for Holman. That's probably about 20 more than you would like here with 2 outs in the 4th.
2-1 pitch. There's a strike at the letters, and boy, did Schultz not like that one. He thought it was chin level. That'll make it 2-2. Now, chances are this strike zone might turn in favor of Holman when you're out there upstanding
well,
the
if they
umpire.
keep chirping at that umpire, it will for sure.
2 outs, runners first and second, 4-0 LSU leads. The 2-2, called strike 3. Outer half at the letter. Schultz doesn't like it, neither does head coach Billy O'Connor. But the 7th strikeout, and Holman keeps the Musketeers off the board, their biggest threat so far. No runs, no hits, 2 men left on. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's a 4-0 Tiger lead on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference. And more often than not, the see you later everyone else conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
Go in the booth on Facebook and YouTube with the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Moving along to the bottom of the fourth inning on this Friday night, game one. LSU hosting Xavier. Tigers at the plate, leading 4-0. Michael Braswell to lead it off at the bottom of the order for LSU. The first pitch missing from Luke Hoskins, starting his fourth inning, giving up 7 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Braswell with a RBI triple back in the second inning. That one called strike with a breaking ball over the plate. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Braswell with 2 triples on the year, 2 doubles and 1 home run. Here's the 1-1. Big swing opposite field, but it will find its way into the seats down the line and right. Out of play, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Braswell takes a couple of steps out, now digs in. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Glove side handled by Hammond. The third baseman comes up firing in time to retire Braswell. 1 gone. Fans, find out how you can build a better workday every day with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the workday. Top of the order now, Paxton Kling. He's 0 for 2 tonight. A couple of strikeouts, 1 looking, 1 swinging, but time going to be called here by Jay Johnson. With 1 out, he'll bring Paxton over to the on-deck circle. Talk with him and Monster Milam here. A little strategy.
I like Monster Milam. Is that his nickname? Is that what they're going with?
Yeah, that's, teammates were calling him that preseason.
I like the Monster.
And before the Texas game last week, Advocate had an article about where does this Monster Milam come from? And apparently, I don't know if it was his mom or his dad or both, that he was born fairly hairy.
And they said when he came out, they just referred to him as Monster, and as he got older, he liked it, and it just kind of stuck. I thought it was because he was a monster on the diamond, but and he does that as well.
So did I.
Here's Kling, and the first pitch misses low. It's ball 1.
I guess that's better than Cousin It, you know?
Yeah.
This one misses low. Ball 2, 2-0.
I do think Monster fits, though.
Yeah, I think he has certainly earned that nickname for what he does
on the
base.
field.
Yes,
yeah.
No doubt.
Nothing about the hair.
2-0. Missed inside. Now make it 3-0 to Kling, trying to get something started here, not only for the Tigers with 1 out, but for himself in the leadoff spot tonight. Hoskins, 3-0 pitch. Missed inside, scoots him off the plate, and Kling will reach base for the first time with a 1-out walk. Hoskins gives up his second base on balls of the night, and we will see the aforementioned Monster Milam come to the plate here, who's again been pretty good so far, as he has been since arriving in Baton Rouge. He's 2 for 2 on the night. Again, he's batting from the left side, switch hitter. Talk about a 5-tool player. I mean, he might even create a new category 6-tool player with what he has done and the ability to do it with the bat and the glove. Here's a throw over to keep an eye on Kling. He will easily step back on the first base bag. Milam with a base hit, scored in the first, had a double, drove in a run in the second.
Yeah, he can run a little bit too. I mean, he's not slow at all.
Hoskins pitch to the plate. In for a strike, it's 0-1. Milam, 44th at bat of the year. He's got 19 hits, 14 runs scored, 11 runs batted in. Earned 8 walks, got 3 doubles. The 0-1 launched in the air, Shallow left field. Hendrickson coming in. Stevenson, the shortstop, going out, but it will be Hendrickson to get under it and squeeze it for the second out of the inning. Milam retired for the first time tonight. That will bring Tommy White to the plate. Wind picking up just a bit. Again, blowing in for the most part. At times blowing in towards the grandstand right to left.
Yeah, at one point last inning, it kind of shifted out a little bit to left center field. That was when Holman was on the mound, though. I was hoping that didn't play.
Big swing by Tommy, and he sends it into the screen foul. And it's 0-1. Things have heated up tonight on the field. Fans, remember, whenever you're ready to cool it down, just count on Slow Melt Ice. Colder, cleaner, and longer lasting since 1997. Check them out. SlowMeltIce.com. Runner goes. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. And playing it off the hop. And sliding safely is Kling. That time the throw took one hop. Second baseman Cushing had to go to the left side of the bag and then cross over, try the tag. Second base umpire Jason Bradley said Kling was in safely, but it looks like we are going to get a challenge here. We'll hear from our third base umpire, Michael Durantes.
Like, I don't get this challenge. I mean, I guess you don't want Tommy White in an 0-2 count with 2 outs, but you're so close to getting him out. If this stands, then he leads off next. I don't know.
So they will challenge it.
And I think he's safe anyway.
Microphone was not working, but they did indicate that Jeff Head and our third base umpire, Michael Durantes, would go into the video room, take a look at it here from a couple of different angles in real time. Looked like, again, the throw brought the tag from across the bag, which allowed Kling to sneak in. We'll see if we get a review or not to see whether or not the tag was applied. But Kling got a great jump, and of course is gazelle-like. Going to have almost a perfect throw when he gets a jump like that to get him at second base. And again, it was anything but a perfect throw. Not a horrible throw, but just was not where you wanted it to be if you're fielding that play.
And you know, Cushing's out there kind of debating with the second base umpire, Jason Bradley, kind of stating his case. He just had the altercation with Jeff Head behind home plate.
Certainly has no fear to stand up for himself.
No.
Certainly attest to that.
Just don't know if he's going to make it through this game.
So, again, under review, presented by Acme Oyster House. We have yet to see a replay in our monitor, so.
No, we saw one. He looked safe.
Oh, okay. That was a quick one.
It was quick. It was very quick.
But this review taking a little longer than I anticipated. Tommy White stands waiting. Again, Doug mentioned 2 outs and an 0-2 count. They still put on the challenge at second base here.
Like a base open, you can slide her into death. I mean, you got a chance to get the best hitter out and not have to deal with him next inning.
Yeah, to end an inning as opposed to start one.
But there's a runner in scoring position. I don't know that he thought through all that.
Safe at second base.
Yeah. Wasted one.
Kling is in with a stolen base.
I'm also not sure if Billy O'Connor's going to make it through this game either. He's already kind of hot around the collar. He was out there in the between innings with Jeff Head. He popped out of the dugout and put the review on that one really quick. There's some emotion down there in that Xavier dugout for sure.
Kling with a stolen base, now 5 for 5 on the year. He's in scoring position with 2 outs. The 0-2 to White, way upstairs from Hoskins, and it's 1-2. Tommy White. 2-strike approach here. Wide stance in the plate from the right side. The 1-2. Swing and a foul off the bat and the leg of Tommy Tanks. Keeps the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Invite you to join us for the Jay Johnson Show coming up. Season premiere on March 18th, live from TJ Ribs on South Acadian. Starts at 6 p.m. Hope to see you there. If you can't join us, tune in each week on Eagle 98.1 FM. Here in Baton Rouge or on the LSU Sports mobile app. 2 outs, runner at second, a 4-0 LSU lead. The 1-2, ground ball. Diving Stevenson knocks it down. He'll throw to third, and the tag applied by Hammond on Kling. to end the inning. Stevenson fully extended, slides into the shallow left field grass. No chance to get White at first. He just decided to hop to a knee and fire it to third, and they applied the tag, and the Tigers are done. Again, no runs. They lead nobody on, and we move now to the top of the fifth. Still a 4-0 lead for the Tigers. Musketeers have 8-9 top of the order due up when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans, there's nothing quite like game day at the box. To add to the excitement at the ballpark, your defending national champions invite you to enjoy our all-beef 44 Farms Tiger Dogs. The finest dogs in the land because they are made of all-natural Angus beef. To learn more, please visit them at 44steaks.com. That's 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, proud partner of LSU Athletics. NIL is dominating the college sports scene, and LSU has positioned itself at the front of the pack. But to remain competitive and stay ahead of the rest, we need your support. Bayou Traditions is the official NIL collective of LSU Athletics. Join the tradition and become a member by signing up online at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. Members receive exclusive access to LSU student athletes that you can't get anywhere else. Help ensure LSU remains a leader in the NIL arena. Sign up today at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. At Albertsons, curbside pickup is easy, but delivery is even easier. Try our new Fresh Pass program and enjoy unlimited free delivery on all your grocery needs. We're offering even more perks like 5% off some of our best brands like O Organic and Open Nature. Plus, even more rewards that never expire to use on gas or free groceries. Start your free 30-day trial today when you sign up for Albertsons Fresh Pass and get free delivery anytime and exclusive perks. Visit Albertsons.com/Fresh Pass for program detail. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
4-0 LSU leads. Top of the fifth inning here from Alec Box Stadium. Luke Holman get out to start this fifth inning. On the mound for LSU. First pitch to Luke Hammond misses outside. Here's the 1-0. This one a chopped foul down the line and into the seats and right. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Tigers 4 runs on 7 hits so far. They've left 5 men on base. For the Musketeers, no runs, no hits. They've left 4 men on. Holman with 4 free passes so far tonight, putting Musketeers aboard. Here's one in on the hands and fouled back into the screen off the bat of Hammond. That will make it 1-2. And Holman into a little bit of trouble early there in the top of the 4th inning. A walk and a hit batter put 2 men on, but Jay Johnson came out, had a quick word with his right-hander, and suddenly strikeout started to get back on track. Here's the 1-2. Good 1-2 pitch, but staying away. A wiser take by Hammond, leaving the count 2-2. After that meeting, Holman got back to fanning batters. He's got 7 Ks on the night. 2-2, chopping ground ball towards short. Braswell comes over to his left, throw to first. Nice stretch by Jones to get Hammond for out number 1. That will bring Grant Stevenson, the shortstop who made a sensational play to end it for the Tigers there in the bottom of the 4th inning. Ground ball hit sharply into the hole at short. He made the play, got the lead runner in Kling at third. Stevenson flied out to center field back in the 3rd inning. Bats in the 9 spot. The first pitch went around, strike. Tried to hold back on a pitch low, but it's 0-1. The 0-1 from Holman. Fastball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Update from Lexington. Number 3 LSU at last check, mid-3rd against Kentucky, number 21. Tigers leading 5-0 SEC softball. There's a strike. Holman again working ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Getting that one in the middle of the 3rd inning. Kentucky about to come to the plate. Here's the 1-2. Called strike 3. Down on strikes. Stevenson goes for the first time tonight. That is strikeout number 8 for Tigers starter Luke Holman. Quickly 2 down here in the top of the 5th inning. To the top of the order we go. Carter Hendrickson, who was 0 for 2 tonight, a strikeout victim in his own right. Back in the first, flied out to left field, and Mac Bingham in the 3rd frame. We do have a right-hander up and throwing for the Tigers here, with that pitch count starting to elevate slightly for Holman as that pitch missed outside. 83rd pitch of the night for the Tigers starter.
Yeah, 83 pitches, 48 strikes, 35 balls so far.
1-0 off the end of the bat, and a little slow roller in the grass. Holman going to pick it up right of the mound, toss to Jones in time for out number 3. So another 1-2-3 go the Musketeers here in the top of the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers will have 4, 5, and 6 due up. Neal, Travinski, and Larson. We continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
And we're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
BRQ Seafood and Barbecue is a home run for flavor, excitement, and an unforgettable experience. Savor our daily specials or indulge in our brunch every Saturday and Sunday. Special occasion, opt for BRQ to cater your event or host your gathering on our outdoor patio, the backyard, now open daily. As the official catering service of LSU Athletics, we are the top choice for your game-winning celebrations and special events. Visit our website at brqrestaurant.com to explore our daily specials and catering options or to reserve your table. Come experience BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, where unforgettable moments await both on and off the diamond.
Will Scott Mobile Mini is the global leader in modular offices and storage containers. Keep your products safe and secure with our wide array of vault-like storage containers. Need shelves and lighting for your container? We can help. We have the right container for your industrial, commercial, or residential storage needs. All of our offices are delivered ready to work with customizable furniture options to fit any need. Give us a call at 800-841-7016 or visit our website at www.mobilemini.com.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU leading here in Game 1 tonight, 4-0 over Xavier. First ever meeting between these two schools. Of course, the Musketeers out of the Big East. Spent some time, as many do, from that part of the country, early part of the season here in the South. There's a swing and a miss as Brady Neal leads it off. 4, 5, and 6 due up this inning. Meat of the order presented by 44 Farms. The 0-1 to Neal. Ground ball coming over at second base. Cushing fields it, throws to first, and 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning as Neal retired for the 2nd time tonight. That'll bring Hayden Travinski, who extends his reach base streak to 14 games. Base hit, left stranded there in the 3rd inning. Also had a sac fly RBI to add to his total on the year. 15 ribbies for Travinski. Go bat for the 3rd time tonight, and the first pitch missed low and off the plate outside. 1-0. Again, they'll shift the defense to the left side as that pitch off the top of the plate gets away from Dupre, the catcher. 2 balls, no strikes to Hayden Travinski. Hoskins gets a fresh baseball, takes a step off the mound, now back on the bump. The 2-0. That's a strike on the inside corner, 2-1. 74th pitch of the night for the Musketeer starter.
Yeah, we'll probably start to see some action down in that bullpen soon.
Here's the 2-1. Half-hearted swing and a foul tap to the backstop. Off the bat of Travinski, will leaving it up 2-2. Hoskins coming into this weekend had 3 Friday starts. Again, ERA 9.64 in 14 innings. He have 12 strikeouts to just 3 walks in his first 3 appearances. Here's the 2-2. Travinski launches it to center field. Garrett Schultz going back. Still tracking, but shy of the warning track. Will have it for the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, that's two that Travinski has hit tonight. That if the wind were blowing out for sure, probably off the wall that one, but the first one the other way to right center would have been out of here.
Jay Johnson mentioned that he was excited to see the three starters for the Musketeers. Really felt like it would be a good prep going into SEC play. So they've got good stuff. The numbers aren't eye-popping, but they can deliver. There's a first pitch strike called on Ashton Larson, the freshman who's 1 for 2. He had a single in the third, grounded out the second baseman Cushing back in the first. Again, I think he was talking about the control and strike throws, as that one missed by the catcher Dupre and caught a piece of home plate umpire Jeff Head.
Man, it got right up underneath that mask, underneath his chin. He's all right.
Jeff Head's pretty salty in his own right, so he's.
Look at this thing.
Oh
man,
my! Right.
Tell you
gullet.
what, he is tough.
Yeah, he is certainly
just barely flinched. Really,
Yeah,
I mean,
he is handling that way better than I would.
Oh man!
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Larson behind in the count 1-2. I mean, really, not much of a stoppage. Shook that off. Got back in the crouch and ready to go.
Well,
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt again, blocked up by Dupre, and that'll even the count 2-2.
Well, I'd have had at least 20 seconds of panic. Like, to take a ball off the jugular like that, I would have had just 20 seconds of, am I going to die? Can I get some water? But no, he didn't even ask for trainer to come out and look at it. Nothing.
2 outs, nobody on. The 2-2. That's a called strike 3. Larson down on strikes. And Hoskins with his 4th punch out of the night. Pretty good inning. They're in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tigers are done. They go in order. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. They lead 4-0. Going out of the top of the 6th here at the box after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bridgeway Hospice, the official hospice of LSU Athletics, is the champion's choice for hospice care in South Louisiana. With over 10 years of excellence and experience, Bridgeway has 3 locations to serve you and your loved ones: Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and Plaquemine. Ask for Bridgeway Hospice by name. Your champion's choice in comfort and compassionate care. Bridgeway Hospice says, go Tigers!
Looking to make your next corporate event, church festival, or school field day the best one yet? Well, look no further than Grayson's Events and Entertainment. They have it all, from carnival rides to mechanical bulls, inflatables, and much more. They truly are your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs. Give them a call at 225-436-6520 and use promo code RADIO25 on your next order at Grayson'sEventsEntertainment.com. Louisiana's best event specialist. You won't be disappointed.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU makes some changes, or one change in the field. Jake Brown will take over in right field for Ashton Larson. As we move to the top half of the 6th inning, McCormick to lead it off, the left-hander. First pitch from Holman, called strike, and it's 0-1. McCormick flied out to center field, his first at bat. Last time a strikeout victim in the 3rd. Holman with 8 strikeouts on the night. Here's the 0-1. Big swing, but fouled back behind us out of play, and it's 0-2. Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Just text the word home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. The 0-2 just missed outside to the left-hander. Off speed from Holman.
Jeff Head flinched there. He wanted to call that one a strike. He'd have been right if he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Holman again back to getting ahead of hitters, and that pitch missed upstairs. Evens it up 2-2.
sure they're hoping that Holman can finish this inning. But just in case.
There's a called strike 3. McCormick down on strikes for the second time. That is punch out number 9 for Tiger starter Luke Holman. 39 on the season now for the junior right-hander.
That is Christian Little down there starting to toss. Doesn't look like Jake Holman wants to come out of this game.
That'll bring Christensen to the plate. Fastball missed outside. Ball 1-0. Christensen grounded out to Milam at first base. Aboard on a walk as one of the baseballs gets loose from the bullpen, rolls to home plate. Jeff Head will pick it up. Toss to the dugout. Christensen, the DH, batting .286 on the year. The 1-0. Beautiful breaking ball at the knees, called strike 1-1.
He's kind of back to that first inning, second inning form where he was getting ahead of most of the hitters.
92nd pitch of his outing here. The 1-1 bouncer to first. Jones will make the play and get to the bag by himself for the second out of the inning. We've seen Jones make some spectacular plays at first base, and again, it's almost unfair when you're comparing Jones, the sophomore, to what we were accustomed to with Trey Morgan over there on the right side of the infield, but had a couple of good grabs on Wednesday night at Southeastern. Made some plays in Texas last week, really coming into his own. With 2 outs, that'll bring Waxman to the plate. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. He appealed down to first, tried to hold back, did not do so, according to Jeremy Dupree, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, I agree with Jones. I mean, so far he's made it not really matter defensively at first base.
0-1 the count. Holman fires, swung on, fouled, out of play right side. Again, you're right, partner. After getting behind in the counts there in the third and fourth inning, is now certainly lasered in, working ahead. 2 outs, 0-2 to Waxman. The pitch to the right-hander. Bouncer foul, third base side, as he just got a piece of that. That pitch down low. Still 0-2.
Yeah, that was a heck of a breaking ball right there.
Yeah, he went down with the bat, almost chopped at it to just stay alive. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-0 LSU leads. Holman's 0-2 pitch. Another swing and another foul, out of play right side. Still 0-2 as Waxman's trying to battle here. Maybe question a new bat. Nope, maybe just needs a little grip.
95 pitches for Luke Holman.
Still ahead, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball outside, 1-2 the count. Fans Dudley DeBosier, they stand up for the purple and gold. They fight for Tiger fans all across the great state of Louisiana. Dudley DeBosier, proud to be an official partner of LSU athletics. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. How about 10 strikeouts for Luke Holman tonight? Number 10 as he retires the Musketeers in order. Here in the top half of the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. It's a 4-0 LSU lead. Tigers come to the plate 7, 8, and 9. Jones, Bingham, and Braswell when we return on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
4-0 LSU leading over Xavier. 7-8-9 due up for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Start with Jared Jones. Jones 0 for 2 on the night. And the first pitch is a called strike to set him up 0-1. Luke Hoskins, the starter. So far, 5 innings of work. 7 hits, 4 runs, all 4 earned, 4 strikeouts to 2 walks. The 0-1 to Jones. Sharply hit ground ball. Double bouncer to the shortstop Stevenson. The throw to first has to be dug out by McCormick, but he does so in time for out number 1. Again, fans, a reminder, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Just text home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. So with Jones retired, going to bring Mac Bingham to the plate. Aboard on a walk and scored in the second. Popped out to the third baseman Hammond last time up. First pitch from Hoskins misses low. The Tigers scored 2 in the bottom of the first, 2 more in the bottom of the second. Since then, Hoskins, for the most part, has settled in, retiring batters. Here's the 1-0. That's a strike. Even it up, 1 ball and 1 strike. By the way, we mentioned women's basketball with a 30-point win today in their debut in the SEC tournament, 78-48 over Auburn. The 1-1 going to hit him in the back. That one slipped from Hoskins and just hit him right there in the number. So the hit batter will send Bingham down to first base, and the Tigers now, incredibly, 34th time they've been plunked on the year.
It's awesome. Breaking ball there. Take that one all day. Mac Bingham, 76 miles an hour. I won't even leave a red mark.
So now we'll see Braswell, who tripled, drove in a run back in the second, scored as well. The runner goes, and a line drive going to be handled by Hammond at third. And with the runner in motion, they will throw across to McCormick to double up the Tigers and end it here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So LSU getting a little aggressive, but that time it bites them, and their inning is done. No runs, no hits, and nobody left on. We go to the top of the 7th. Still a 4-0 LSU lead on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted experts for all your home service needs. With over 35 years of dedicated service, we prioritize your comfort and satisfaction. As an official partner of LSU Athletics, we bring our expertise to every game, from installations to repairs. Our team delivers honest pricing with no surprises. Call us today at 225-777-8888 and experience the difference with Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Go Tigers!
In the morning when the roaches are running, you got the Bengal road spray.
Bengal road spray is a miracle in a can. Just spray the baseboard in the kitchen and bathroom, and in just a little while, your roaches are dead on the floor. It's incredible. Bengal road spray is odorless, clean, and easy to use. Bengal guarantees roach extermination overnight.
Straddling the mighty Mississippi between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, Ascension Parish is Louisiana's sweet spot for a perfect weekend stopover, shop-over stay. Shop at Tanger Outlet's 60-plus designer and brand name stores. Tour fabulous Homa's House, Mansion, and Gardens. Visit Sugar-Filled Spirits Distillery, known for its unique spirits, wines, and ciders made from real local ingredients and flavors, or so many other interesting nearby attractions. Just a half hour east of Baton Rouge's Tiger Stadium and 1 hour west of New Orleans. Ascension Parish, your Baton Rouge to New Orleans stopover, shop-over spot. For more info, check out visit LASweetspot.com.
The reigning national champs play here. Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
New pitcher in for the Tigers. Pitching change powered by your hometown John Deere dealer, Sunshine. Luke Coleman, another excellent outing here tonight. Christian Little will take over on the mound here as we start the top of the 7th inning with LSU leading 4-0. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up. Cushing, Dupre, and Schultz for the Musketeers.
And for Christian Little, this will be his 5th time out this year. He's worked 3 1/3, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs. They've all been earned. He has 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. As far as Luke Holman goes, I guess he was okay. He did walk 2 and hit 2 tonight.
Cushing stands in. He'll bat and wait on the pitch from Little. And the pitch misses low for ball 1, 1-0. Cushing last time up, strikeout victim, caught looking. He was not happy about it. Said so to plate umpire Jeff Head. Here's the 1-0. That's a strike at the knees. Make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That was a hammer there from Christian Little.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on foul above the first base dugout of the Tigers. And Little in the driver's seat. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Of course, Xavier University, located there in Cincinnati, one of the 3rd or 4th oldest Catholic institutions of higher learning in the United States. Here's the 1-2. And that pitch from Little misses outside. Evens it up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now, the Musketeer was again the original mascot for the athletic teams. But a few years ago, they had to add a second one. And I'm talking, physical mascot at games.
Because the Musketeer was...
Here's the 2-2, a bouncing ground ball that Braswell will take as Milam yields. And the throw to first in time. Nice job by Braswell to time out the throw with a high bouncing ground ball in the infield. And Cushing retired 1 away. Yeah, the Musketeer apparently was a little too scary for
kids. Kind of like the Norse thing.
Well, I don't know if the Norse is scary,
because
they only
kids.
have one mascot. They still only have one there at Northern Kentucky. But they have the Blue Blob that is also a mascot at Xavier University events. Here's a swing and a miss by Dupre, the catcher. It was tapped but held on to by Brady Neal. So you have the Musketeer. They didn't retire the Musketeer, but the Blue Blob. Yeah. There's a little look at him there, if you can catch that.
That's so weird.
That apparently does not scare the younger kids.
So weird. I'm gonna Google why.
Looks like a blue grimace, maybe, from you may know from classic McDonald's. Here's one driven to right field and on the run, going to get over the head of Jake Brown. He'll play it off a bounce and off the wall. That will be the first hit of the night for the Musketeers, coming with 1 out here in the top of the 7th off the bat of Dupre as he doubles to right field. So Christian Little with 1 out gives up the double. Now with a runner in scoring position. And we'll see Garrett Schultz, the center fielder, hails from Nashville, Tennessee. In tonight's game, in the 7th spot, a couple of strikeouts to Luke Holman, swinging and looking in the 2nd and 4th. Runner at 2nd, and the first pitch upstairs from Little, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. So the Blue Blob joined D'Artagnan, the Musketeer mascot, not the Musketeer, back in 1985. He's a kid-friendly alternative to the sometimes scary Musketeer. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball in for a strike from Little. Nicely done. Evens a count 1-1.
Yeah, but like this article, the kid that wears the Blue Blob, he can't even tell you why or what it comes from. Or
the 1-1. This is upstairs. That'll make it 2-1 now to Schultz. It's just a Blue Blob. It just is. There's no really need for a big origin story, I don't guess. Although kids today, they love an origin story.
To me, the blue blob's actually scarier than the Musketeers.
Runner at second, one down. Here's the 2-1 from Little. Schultz swings, goes opposite field, a base hit to right. They're going to hold the runner up in Dupre at third. So now runners on the corners is just a nice piece of hitting there by Schultz on the fastball. Just went oppo. And now the biggest threat of the night for the Musketeers with one out. Runners first and third.
Yeah, and Big Nate Ackenhausen and Gavin Guidry have started to toss down in the bullpen.
Again, just a 4-0 lead here. Again, LSU's kind of cruised throughout this game thanks to Luke Holman, but certainly not out of reach here in the top of the 7th inning. Musketeers trying to get something going here with one out. Little to face Hammond. The pitch missed outside. 1-0.
Yeah, Luke Holman, 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, 2 walks, no hits, no runs.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Loads the bat but holds back as it misses high. 2-0 now to Hammond.
That puts him at 24 innings pitched, 8 hits allowed, Chris, and 0 runs earned or otherwise on the season. 0.
With 40 strikeouts.
With 40 punch outs and 40 walks. I mean, excuse me, 4 walks. And 4 walks.
That's right.
10-1, like a guy last year that finished the season with a 10-1 strikeout to walk ratio.
Runners on the corners. The 2-0 pitch from Little. Ground ball to Milam. He'll scoop it up. Toss to Braswell. He will throw to first. In time for the twin killing. And that'll end it for the Musketeers. No runs on 2 hits. The double play for the Tigers. Another double play on the year brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line. It's just what Christian Little, Jay Johnson were looking for. Milam to Braswell to Jones. 4-6-3, and that'll do it. 4-0 LSU leads. We stretch it out here at the box. Tigers come to the plate. Top of the order, Kling, Milam, and White. Due up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The SEC is more than the Southeastern Conference. It's the Saturday Electrifying Conference, the Sunday Elite Conference, the Stadium Erupting Conference, the Stunning Eyeballs Conference, the Superbly Entertaining Conference, the Storied Enduring Conference, and, more often than not, the See You Later Everyone Else Conference. This is the SEC, where it just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hitters 1, 2, 3 due up for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Paxton Kling to start it off. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Pitch from Hoskins misses outside. That'll make it 1-0. Been a great Friday so far for LSU. Again, women's basketball advancing in the SEC tournament. Dispatches Auburn, winning by 30, 78-48. Here's the 1-0 to Kling. Strike at the letters to even it up 1-1. And earlier this evening, another great performance by Jay Clark in LSU Gymnastics. Just down the street at the Raising Cane Center, another 198 score. Here's the 1-1 to Kling, misses outside. As they just continue to rack up the 198s and they win the podium challenge tonight. Here's a 2-1. Kling swings, skied in the air on the infield between second and third. The shortstop calling for it, and he will have it. Stevenson retires Kling, and there is one gone. Tigers scored 49.675 on vault, 49.575 on bars, 49.5 on beam, and 49.675 on the floor. They'll be back in action in the Maravich Center against North Carolina on Friday, March 15th at 7:30. But
dude, the Tigers are on fire this spring. I mean,
really
you just name the sport, and they are on fire.
Milam swings at the first pitch, and this one down the line and just beyond the bullpen and left, takes a foul.
I thought I was going to hit that dude right in the back of the head.
The pitcher warming down there, and that was where it was headed. Normally you would scream 4 if you were on the golf course.
Exactly. They were both facing the outfield fence. It didn't look like anybody's helped them out at all, but thank goodness nobody hurt.
The 0-1 to Milam, misses low, evens it up 1-1. The freshman batting .432. Get a single in the first and scored. Double drove in a run in the second. Popped out to left field to Hendrickson last time up. There's a strike in on the hands. Milam trying to get clarification. Did you say I went around or you just called it a strike? Not sure what the answer was, but he seems satisfied. It's 1-2 now to Milam. 2-strike approach here for the freshman, and a swing and a miss. Hoskins records the punch out. That'll be his 5th as a starter, again with a right-hander warming down in the bullpen. See,
Hoskins
strikeout
is dealing at this point. If you go back to the Tommy White fielder's choice that he hit to the shortstop and consider that an out as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 retired consecutively, but he did have the hit by pitch. He was doubled it up in Bingham.
They're going to put the shift on against Tommy White, who stands in, swings at the first pitch, breaking ball. Slider action, it's 0-1.
That's what I don't get. I don't get the shift and then throwing an off-speed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The 0-1. Missed outside. That one a fastball, and it's 1-1.
And then throw in the fact that this guy hits the ball extremely well the other way. I don't know that playing the shift is the right move. Just play him straight up.
Here's the 1-1. And low and inside. He dances out of the way. 2 balls and 1 strike. Tommy tonight is 1 for 3. Had the base hit in the first and scored. As Doug mentioned, had the fielder's choice back in the 4th inning. That's when Hoskins really started to focus in on the mound. Here's the 2-1. Off speed, way outside. 3 balls, 1 strike.
It was bigger than that. They had the fielder's choice, but they got Kling on the lead out at third base. So he felt like he wiggled off the hook there, and ever since then, he's been better than the first 3 innings for sure in the last 3.
Hitters count, the 3-1. It's a strike at the knees. Fastball from Hoskins. And that will fill the count now to White. Payoff delivery. Swings, fouls it off. Little bouncer. Looked like that was high and inside. May have swung at ball 4, but not willing to take the chance. Keeps it 3-2. Fans help shape the future of medicine. Join a clinical trial at Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access potential medicines in development, and get study-related exams. Go to velocitytrials.com. 2 outs, 3-2 in the air to center field, but it hangs up, and Garrett Schultz will get under it in center for out number 3. So the Tigers go quietly here in the bottom of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. We move now to the top of the 8th. Still a 4-0 LSU lead here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Thanks for calling Toyota. This is Jan.
Hi, Jan. My kids are really excited about spring break, so I'm looking for a new Toyota to help make it amazing.
Now until April 1st is a great time for a new Toyota. Imagine you and the kids in a Tundra on your way
to the lake to go speedboating.
Or even taking a RAV4.
To an animal sanctuary to pet goats.
Sounds like your kids aren't the only ones excited about spring break.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details.
Now batting in the cleanup position, Jenny King, the king of clean.
Tiger fans, Janney King is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and even more proud to provide you, the players, and every fan that comes to a game here with a healthy stadium that has been cleaned by our team of professionals. Let us clean and disinfect your business. Go to JannyKingCleans.com now. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janney King, the king of clean.
Cheer on the Tigers with Oxbow Rum, the official rum of LSU Athletics. We make our award-winning rums right here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At Oxbow Rum Distillery, every drop of Oxbow Estate rum and False River spiced rum is made from scratch. We start with our own sugarcane grown right up the river from Tiger Stadium. So grab a bottle of Oxbow, the official rum of LSU Athletics, and experience the bright, smooth taste of Louisiana sugarcane in every sip. Go Tigers.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Xavier comes to the plate, trailing 4-0 to your Tigers. And Christian Little in relief of Luke Holman will come out here to start the top of the 8th inning. For the Musketeers, it'll be bottom of the order, then Stevenson, then Hendrickson, and McCormick. As that pitch from Little misses low, and it's quickly 2-0 to Stevenson, who is 0 for 2. Fly ball out to center and was caught looking by Holman in the 5th. Here's the 2-0 from Little. Fights it off, swings, fouls out of play, and it's 2-1. Little takes his time, now looks in, starts the wind, and the 2-1. It's a strike, outer half at the letters. That'll leave it up 2-2. 2-2. Breaking ball called, strike 3 at the knees. Nicely done by Christian Little. Stevenson retired. Little with his first punch out in relief, 1 gone here in the top of the 8th. Nice little sequence of pitches that time by Christian Little to get the out.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the best times we've ever seen his breaking ball, and his fastball has been consistently in the mid-90s.
Top of the order now, Hendrickson waits, and this pitch high and tight backs him up, and it's 1-0. Delivery. Swing and a miss. Chased a fastball at 94. Late coming around. It's 1-1. Little's 1-1 pitch to the plate. Another fastball at 94. Another swing and a miss. Same result, and it's 1-2.
See Christian Little.
One out, nobody on. Little with the wind. The 1-2 off speed and just staying alive, reaching out the bat is Hendrickson. He fouls it back. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wild score out of Gainesville.
One, 2 from Little. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Another 94-mile-an-hour heater. Back-to-back punch-outs for Little. 2 gone here in the top of the 8th.
Back-to-back strikeouts looking, and that one was just a perfect pitch on the outside corner.
So now we'll see McCormick for the 4th time tonight. A couple of strikeouts on his ledger at the hands of Holman, but he jumps on this fastball and right back up the middle for a base hit. McCormick with his first hit of the night, first hit of the series. And a 2-out single will put a runner aboard, just the 3rd hit of the night for the Musketeers.
So Florida hosted St. Mary's tonight, and the Gators had to score 3 runs in the bottom of the 10th inning to come from behind. St. Mary's scored 1 in the 8th, 3 in the 9th, and 2 in the 10th. Florida comes from behind to win 12-11 in that game.
Christensen at the plate. The first pitch from Little after giving up the singles. A called strike. It's 0-1. Christensen tonight 0 for 2. Didn't reach base by a walk in the 4th inning.
I'll tell you, I don't want to say they're struggling in Gainesville with a 9-4 record, but
pitch inside now to Christensen, makes it 1-1.
Fair enough to say you're a little excited. I mean, a little surprised after seeing them in Omaha in the championship series to start out, in barn burners against St. Mary's this year.
Oh, a little bit. Yeah, I would think so. I'm sure there's plenty of talk in Gainesville. 2 outs, runner on. Now time called. And a pitch clock violation by Little.
Kentucky also got their second loss of the year today.
That'll make it now 2-1 to Christensen. 2-1 pitch way outside. 3-1 now. Two outs, runner at first base. 4-0 LSU leads. Pitch is low for ball 4. So a 2-out walk by Christensen puts runners first and second. That's going to bring Jay Johnson out. He's got some arms at the ready if need be. Little again. So far, an inning and 2/3, giving up 3 hits, 2 strikeouts, and 1 walk just a moment ago. And they will make a change. So a pitching change powered by your hometown John Deere dealers, Sunshine. LSU up 4-0. Tell you about the new Tiger pitcher when we continue on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Looking for a champion on the field? Look no further than Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. With our help, you can always come out on top. Take advantage of our home run offers on tractor packages, including the unbeatable 0% financing. To learn more and get financed, visit us at sunequip.com. Choose Sunshine and choose victory.
Support your LSU Tigers with Hancock Whitney, the official bank of LSU Athletics. From game day to the offseason, Hancock Whitney LSU credit and debit cards are a big win for any Tiger fan. Want to get your paws on these cards? Well, apply online or visit HancockWhitney.com/LSU. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC. All accounts subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions may apply.
What does it mean to be the best? How do you achieve success? For Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU, we do it by working as a team. We achieve greatness together. Our partnership means student athletes get the best care so they can perform their best and be there for the team. Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU. Together, we roar.
Live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger baseball continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Tigers elect to make a pitching change here with 2 outs. In the top of the 8th, they lead 4-0 over Xavier here in game 1. A game scheduled to start at 6:30 this Friday. It's wet stuff in the area. A couple of thunderstorms this afternoon and early evening pushed it back to an 8 o'clock first pitch. Tomorrow, again, these two teams back at it. Game 2. Doug Thompson here with me in the booth, along with former Tiger champ Buzzy Heidel. Will have that coverage for you with airtime at 4:30. Coach John Brady and myself will be across the street at the Maravich Center for a 7:30 tip in the regular season finale and senior night for LSU men's basketball. Griffin Herring will take over for the Tigers on the mound. The left-hander comes in with runners first and second. And the first delivery to Waxman is a called strike. It's 0-1. McCormick at second. Christensen at first base for the Musketeers. Herring's 0-1. Low and inside. That'll make it 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is the 4th time out for Herring. He's worked 4 1/3, 5 hits allowed, 5 runs. They've all been earned. He has 4 walks and 4 strikeouts.
Runners take their lead. Herring looks back to second. Now the 1-1 to the plate. Swing and a miss. Jumps ahead of Waxman now, 1-2.
Gavin Guidry is still getting hot down there.
Herring called upon to find this final out. He's ahead 1-2. The pitch. They go around. They say he did on the appeal down to first base. Jeremy Dupree says Waxman went around, and that will bring the head coach out, and he is fired up. Billy O'Connor comes flying out of the dugout. He's pointing, he's yelling to the first base umpire, Jeremy Dupree. Our home plate umpire, Jeff Head, trying to shield that just a little bit. Let's see if Coach O'Connor continues.
I don't think he's going to make it.
Now they'll bring the entire umpiring crew in as they try to settle things down, and now he starts to make his way. No, he's going to turn around, a few more words.
Just one of the wrong words is all we need at this point.
Looks like he is satisfied.
It's a Catholic school. He's got to calm down a little bit.
He's headed back to the dugout. So we head now to the bottom of the 8th. Tigers have the meat of the order coming up. Neal, Travinsky, and Brown. They lead 4-0 back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
When are 3 letters more than 3 letters? When they represent 14 storied universities, generations of tradition and unbridled passion, stadiums and arenas swelled with diehard fans, more than 260 national titles, thousands of All-Americans, and hundreds of Olympians. And the one conference where every catch, shot, swing, and stride just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
Go in the booth on Facebook and YouTube with the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We head to the bottom of the 8th inning. LSU leading 4-0. The Tigers did all of their scoring in the first 2 innings. 2 in the bottom of the first, 2 in the bottom of the second. Got 4 runs on 7 hits. Musketeers of Xavier. No runs on 3 hits. Xavier's left 7 men on base. The Tigers have left 5. Meat of the order due up here for LSU, presented by 44 Farms. It'll be Neal, Travinsky, and Brown coming to the plate. Brady Neal to lead it off, had a double with an RBI in that first inning. Grounded out to the first baseman in the 3rd, and another ground out to second base last time in the 5th inning. New pitcher on the mound, Jake Lambden takes over, a right-hander for Xavier. He'll face Neal for the first time. And the first pitch. High and inside ball. 1-1-0.
That's the first time out for him.
Lambden working from the stretch. Neal showing bunt. Pulls it back. A called strike. Evens it up 1-1. Well, if you're looking to make a debut, why not do it here at the box against the defending champ LSU?
I don't even see a number 40 on the roster.
Here's the 1-1. That one hits the dish and bounces away from Matthew Dupre. And that'll move the count 2-1 now to Brady Neal.
Chris, this guy's not even on the roster. No, there he is as an infielder. Jake Lambden, a freshman who has more at-bats than he does innings pitched this year. He's 0 for 1 at the plate.
2-1. Foul tip by Neal into the screen. Leaving it up 2-2.
How cool is that?
And Lambden, the freshman, 5'10", 185 pounds. Rancho Santa Margarita, California is where he hails from.
It's 4-0. And they've got a guy in there that hadn't pitched all year.
This one popped up into the air. Down the line and shallow left. The shortstop calling for it, and Stevenson just holds on. Made that one a little.
Yeah, he almost overcommitted, didn't he?
A little scary there for Coach Billy O'Connor. He's teetering on the brink at the moment. The last thing you want to do as Stevenson is mishandle that pop-up.
I'm just kind of bamboozled right now that Xavier's first new pitcher of the game is actually an infielder with no innings pitched.
As I said, if you're going to make a debut as a pitcher, why not do it against the defending national champs at their place?
I guess.
Travinski to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Again, his reach base streak moved to 14. And a single in the 3rd inning. First pitch, missed low and inside, ball 1. Did have a sac fly RBI to give him 15 on the year. They'll have the shift on once again to the left side of the infield. Here's the 1-0. Low and inside, ball 2, 2-0. I want to thank everybody for listening tonight on the LSU Sports Radio Network, the LSU Sports mobile app. Also to everybody watching and listening on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. I want to thank our crew at LSU Sports Properties. It's the 2-0 and on the hands makes it 3-0 to Travinski. Came over and really dressed up the booth here.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it a lot.
They couldn't do anything for you and I. I mean, there's not a lot to work with there, but they did spruce up the room a little bit. I want to thank Ashley and
makeup in here.
Zach, Ethan. Here's the 3-0. A little fly ball, line drive, little flare to third base. Luke Hammond handles it once again at third for the 2nd out of the inning. So Travinski retired. That'll bring up Jake Brown.
Of course, makeup would be the one that took all. The hair thing.
Yeah, no.
We're not really.
That's why we have hats.
Yeah.
That's why they
we
invented
could use
hats.
probably a little makeup.
Probably.
If we're going to be on TV or this video.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
If you'd like to wear
makeup. But they did make the booth. It does look much better.
If you want to wear makeup, knock yourself out. 2 outs. Pitch to Brown. There's a strike. 0-1.
Well, I always see the guys to the right of us putting makeup on.
Yeah.
Lynn and Ben and Ronnie.
Don't you think they need it more than we do, though?
100%.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Brown batting for the first time tonight. Came in replacing Larson in right field. Brown batting .321 with 28 previous plate appearances this year. But with 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 0-2. It's in the dirt and inside from Lambden. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 in the air to center field. Garrett Schultz takes a few steps back and to his right, and he will have it for the 3rd out. So 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. Finishes 8 innings here at the box. LSU still leading 4-0. Last chance for the Musketeers here in Game 1. Top of the 9th coming your way on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Unrivaled content, unprecedented access. LSU Gold, powered by Bayou Traditions, is the only place for exclusive behind-the-scenes content featuring your favorite LSU teams. It's all access to the Tigers, all year long, from pregame warm-ups to postgame celebrations and every moment in between. You can watch LSU Gold anywhere, anytime, and on your favorite device. Go to lsu.gold today to sign up for your free 7-day trial, so you can be there for each step of LSU's championship journeys. That's lsu.gold.
If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com.
Visiting team, will it be heads or tails?
Play heads or tails from the lottery. Win up to $3,000.
Unlock your winnings playing Unlock It. Win up to $30,000. Play the new casino games, Poker Face, High Stakes, All In, and King's Ransom. Win up to $14,000.
7!
Roll the dice with High Roller. Top prize is $100,000. Play all the new games from the lottery. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
The 9th inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball, presented by L'Auberge Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the 9th inning coming your way. With Jared Cushing to lead things off for the Musketeers, trailing 4-0 to your Tigers. There's a swing and a miss. Griffin Herring, ball in his hands here. See if Coach Jay Johnson is allowing him, if he can pull it off, to close the door on this Friday night. And the second pitch down in the dirt, but Cushing chasing. Comes up empty with the golf swing. It's 0-2.
Yeah, final line for Christian Little. Worked 1 2/3, allowed 3 hits, no runs. He had 1 walk and 2 strikeouts.
Cushing waits. That one just missed, maybe at the kneecap. That one awfully close, but ruled ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Herring, the left-hander, fires. That one's short of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This inning, of course, brought to you by L'Auberge Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel. Tigers looking to make it 8 straight wins. Get off to a good start in this weekend series. Leading 4-0 here in the top of the 9th. Looking for 3 outs. Herring's 2-2 pitch. There's the first. Swing and a miss. Cushing down on strikes. 1 down, 2 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU as Herring records his 2nd strikeout in relief.
And that's number 14 tonight for this LSU pitching staff, who has had double-digit strikeouts, Chris, in every game except for 2 this year.
First delivery to Dupre, the catcher. Called strike from Herring. 0-1. Dupre tonight 1 for 2 in the 6th spot. Did have a double in the 7th inning. Here's the 0-1. Launched into the air, shallow right field. Jared Jones coming over in foul territory, settles under it. Now the wind carrying it back, and he can't make the play. Bounces in foul territory. Just missed being fair by a foot
close.
or 2.
Real close.
Kind of overran it, then tried to come back for it, just out of his reach, but landed in foul territory. So that will bring Dupre back to the plate, and an 0-2 count. So they didn't quite get the second out, but Herring will have a chance here from the mound. Again, out in front early.
15 strikeouts sounds better anyway.
The 0-2 outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Left-hander's 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That is the 15th strikeout by Tiger pitchers tonight. That is the 3rd for Griffin Herring, and then Alex Milazzo, who checked in to catch for Brady Neal. He's going to throw down to 3rd, and yes, sent that one over the head of Tommy White all the way to the wall. Maybe the first time ever in Milazzo's career here at LSU. You got a bet? Probably a safe bet.
I don't remember ever seeing him do it.
Maybe that'll make it on next week's podcast that he hosts. I'm sure somebody will give him a ribbon. With 2 outs, first pitch to Schultz, a called strike on the outside corner from Herring. It's 0-1, 2 down, 1 to go for the Tigers, leading 4-0 here in the top of the 9th inning. Herring working quickly, the 0-1 in the air to right field. Jake Brown going back, slows down the trot and squeezes it for out number 3. Tigers win. Tigers win. That makes 8 in a row for Jay Johnson and his Tigers as they get the 4-0 victory. Another shutout for LSU here in 2024 in game 1 of this series against the Xavier Musketeers. All finished tonight, started late, but the Tigers made quick work of Xavier en route to a 4-0 win. With the victory, LSU now 13-1 on the season. For Xavier, they move to 500, 7-7 here in 2024. Final tonight from the box. Your Tigers of LSU 4, Xavier nothing on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
All Engines with Richard Ford is a proud supporter of the